You already got a chair. I guess normally there's only one over there. This pistachio beer is so good.
You like that stuff. I'm not super keen on it.
I just like cream ale. Like, okay, I like cream ales, but specifically Indeed's, every cream ale is just amazing. Every single one of them. Especially the ice, the snow cone. Oh yeah, they dropped, but I'll fix it later.
Sad.
But okay. Hello. I haven't. I saw the hello. Okay, well, hold on. I'm not even like fully started. Here, hold on. I can swap. So hello. Yeah. This isn't the one I got. It's
Yes.
It's Indeed pistachio cream ale. It's very. I gotta start music. It's very pistachio. Is, I guess, the best way I can put it. Well, so Bear, yes. So we are, for those that aren't aware, we are moving.
Yes.
In a
Couple days.
yeah. So we're moving and we're packing this weekend. We're moving on Monday. So I tore this all down. It's basically all empty and stuff here. So
Our coasters are painter's tape.
yeah, because I already packed those, so I just put painter's tape down. So I actually have a glass. I filled 2 of these cans in a glass, but it's not quite. There's a little bit more than that. Yeah, but it's notes of pistachio, bready and crisp. But it's basically just think of a pistachio with like, it's less beer, almost more pistachio. It's very good though.
It's got potato chips in it.
So good. Oh, it's so good. And that like flavor it kicks in.
Oh, you're a Trocon. I was about to say, who's happier to be here instead of Trocon?
Yes. All right. Oh, yeah. We'll move to. And okay. Start it right. So oh yeah. So yeah, I didn't actually say that was a cheers. So cheers, AZ.
Yes.
You're attending online. Well, that's cool. Michael is too cool. That's him too. So though you're more cool. 3 minutes late. Yeah, I know. I forgot to set my resolution and a couple other settings, and so I had to do that quick. And I'm on a different monitor than we normally use because you didn't notice that the 43-inch TV was replaced by this little thing.
Well, I was used to that little thing for the longest time before that other thing showed up.
That was on an arm. This is just sitting there. Hello, Nick Games. Just gonna when the stream starts. Well, welcome. Yeah, we do animation stuff. We're working on a short that I'm probably gonna forget what the hell I was doing on it. Not long after. But anyway.
Oh yeah, we gotta come up with an ending.
Yep. But first, because we're gonna be gone for a week, there's something else we have to deal with. And that is the fact that your birthday is right afterwards.
No. No.
So his birthday's
right after.
His birthday's on the 25th, and we're gonna be out for a week. So by the time we come back, it'll be May the 26th, and so we can't have that. So Michael, that box right there is yours.
Which box?
The top one. I put it with other stuff, so it looked like... Yeah, so that one's your box.
You tricked me by having lots of boxes all over the place.
Yes, I did.
Because this whole place is like packed up on all these boxes.
You in the new house? Oh, no, not yet. This is just the blank wall.
It was what is...
So you bring the box over here.
Oh, see, it's taped up.
No, you got to bring the box over here.
Taped up, I can't get in it.
So...
I'm gonna knock something on your computer, and then you're gonna be like, whatever it is, I'm taking it back.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, well, see, it's got this impenetrable barrier.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, I like half taped it, Michael.
Oh, what if you didn't half tape it? There's tape wrapped around the whole box. Look.
You're done. There, you opened it.
Oh, no. Oh. There's a derpy. This is what he got me. This is what's in the box. I got a derpy. Yay! Okay.
Oh no!
Toy. What? I got my toy.
Get the rest of it.
I got my.
Open the rest of it.
I got my gift. Oh no! Oh no! There's so much pone. Oh no! There's space pone.
There's a space pone. That was a bonus put in there. So,
oh, recognize it. She's gotta have an. Is this like NASA?
it's like it's NASA pone for the symbol.
Fancy.
Yeah, there will be an echo. Plus, he's further from the mic, but
Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
so
Hey, Derby.
so this is from AZ.
Oh no.
Well, I commissioned him for it. So
Suffocating. In the bag.
There's you, Michael.
Commissioned him for one of his puzzles.
well, thank you very much, Nolan, for the bits.
Oh no. She's trapped.
She's trapped. She can't get her out. She's there forever now.
This is like a. Oh my god. I want to damage the flesh. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't opened that part yet.
She's like peeking out. She's like on the outside. Hold on. Grab these. Hold on.
There it goes. There.
Oh, big derby. This is the biggest derby. Oh my goodness. Thank you, AZ, and thank you, Andrew. Oh.
She's big.
You're big. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave now.
It's a big derp.
Chica boops.
So AZ makes these on stream. So he's actually here if you want to check him out. These are pretty cool
really
derps.
This is really well done.
Well, thank you again, Nolan. Thank you very much.
Derpy.
Yeah, derpy.
I can almost write this derpy. It's so big.
Yeah, that is bigger than I actually thought it would be. That is huge.
Oh my goodness.
So, and if you go back, like about,
She got a very pronounced booby.
but if you go back and watch his stream the last week or so ago, that was the one he was working on.
Oh.
And if you look in Discord, he posted pictures in the derpy chat of a plush. That's that one. So yeah. Well, happy birthday.
She's traveling in the car with me. She's not the one in the box.
Yes. Let's go right to box. She got her own box.
She does have her own box.
So,
But no, she will still go in the car.
well, yeah. So thank you very much, AZ, for
It's a big push.
for that. Let me.
I'm glad
move
I'm
that
gonna
back
have
over here.
extra room soon to give her to place this somewhere.
So, yes, he's going to have much more room for. Oh, hopefully so. Thank you, Buzzpone, for the extra derps.
See-
There's so many. This down here riding the derpy.
This is like, yes. Oh look, she got like a smile.
See, smile.
Yeah, she's smiling.
Just one room for derpy. Yeah. Well, for a little while we could because Adam's not going to be moving in quite right away. Let me switch back to SFM here. So here, this is going to be him for the rest of the stream.
Well, I'm conflicted because I don't want to drink my drink while holding her because I'm afraid I'll get something on her. But I want to drink my drink, but I do want to play with the derpy for a little bit. But I don't want to do both at the same time. No. So, no. She's got boobs.
Anyway, so yes,
She's very
happy birthday, Michael. Big derp.
Oh my goodness. The game is started.
Well, no, you got me like the
What, an
Roomba.
instant pot and a Roomba? That's nothing compared to this.
Well, you don't care about the other stuff. You care about derpy. So big derp. Line, yes. We've had quite a few different Michaels in charge over time. Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were doing. I think we were working on this shot last time.
He's so cute.
All right. So yeah, sorry if the audio is a little bit more echoey and stuff, because I mean we don't have the sound panel stuff up, and the whole room has just been emptied, so it's just less stuff to keep the audio from reverbing. So, but yeah. Oh, I gotta reset the audio here.
I like it very much, AZ. I was just reading back up. I was very distracted by the derpy. I will take very good care of her. I want to just... I have to be careful not to hug her to, like, oblivion.
Tomorrow he sends a picture. Her head came off.
No, I hugged too hard. So there's... pet her and squeeze her. And, like Bugs Bunny. The big old abominable snowman. This is cool. Only old people are going to get that reference. I realize that now.
I feel like I just need to have... This is going to be Michael's stream. He's just going to clear through the rest of the time.
Look at her. She's so good. I love these hooves. Cute little hooves. Like getting all like little pieces.
Daisy says to take good care of her.
I'll take very good care.
Well, if any parts come off, send them to AZ to Abomination.
I will. No,
yeah.
No. I thought you were going to say for repair, not to add to the Abomination. This derpy is free of the Abomination. She is a good derpy.
Nope.
All good derpies are good derpies.
Time.
Now this is amazing, AC. With as often as I see you working on plushies, I'm surprised you haven't started selling them at cons yet. But I'm guessing you get pretty regular commissions.
I think. Well, it's also if you're sell at a con, you have to be like sequestered away from anything con related. Otherwise, for like 8 to 9 hours a day, you have to send everything there, do all the setup. When if you're wanting to go there to like hang out with friends, you're only going to be able to do it for like a fourth of the time.
Yeah.
So,
and the thing is, like, the really, really big plushie makers, the ones I see who make, like, the crazy good stuff, kind of like this, you never see them at cons because they have commissions for days and they don't have time to make stuff for cons.
Yeah, and I think that's... AZ, you've been pretty busy with doing commissions, haven't you? Because, like, this is what it sounded like. So, I mean, if you're constantly working and doing the commissions, then selling at a con doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
At all. If anything, it's just a cost incurred.
Yeah. No, if you could just do commissions, like, I don't blame you for not doing cons. Like, the stuff they have at cons is pretty decent, and I bought quite a few, but... Like, this is easily...
Was there a hype train? No. I think it was close. I don't think we got one, though.
Afraid to ask what you spent on this.
It's a derpy.
Yeah, it's a derp.
I spent a derp.
You spent a derp.
I don't have the time to make a plushie stockpile. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have a full-time job as well and never-ending queue. Yep, that's what I was thinking. So it's just more of a side gig thing. Which I understand. That's what, like, there's a lot of things I want to do, but it's the same thing. When you have a full-time job, that it's like... When you have 40 hours a week are already taken up for stuff, and any other time is like lower energy time. So
I would think if you could make like 4 of these a month, 1 week.
I think that's about what he does.
You would be bankrolling.
Well, kind of. I mean, for when you incur costs for creation, and then if it's we got our materials, and then if it's a brand new design, you have to do all that. And did you like draw a smiley face?
A little bit. Smile.
If you want my. What do you want here?
What? No! Don't keep your pen away from Derpy. She's cute. Alright, I'm gonna put her down for the moment.
You're gonna put her down? Why? But Michael, she's gonna be so sad.
She won't be sad. I'll have her here. No. There. Look. He's adorable.
She is Wonderbolt material. Yeah, that was my fastest derpy. Oh, I get it. Full-time job makes me take 1 month to complete a 1 minute animation. Yeah, it's balance is hard. I think the stream's behind a little bit. It might be if you go on Twitch. This is actually an interesting thing just for any stream. Go to the gear, go to advanced. Oh, I'm sorry, I had the tab down. And go to video stats. it should tell you right here your latency to broadcaster. This will tell you what your delay technically is. So check that out. If it shows way high, then I would just refresh your browser, and it should get it lower. Okay, and then I just want to do a little bit like this. It's really quick. I think I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of a weird solution to fix that eye. And sorry, Lion, for your question that you asked. How much of 15i made it easier to make stuff? Also, you think it's better than splicing voice lines? Compared to splicing voice lines, significantly better, 100%. But 15AI, it works great in some situations and significantly worse in others. If you're trying to make a emotional video or a long form video with a lot of talking, get a VA. You're not able to control the inflections of the voice, and for anything long form, it's going to sound very spotty and not very good. Unless you want to keep hitting the button 100 times, there are plenty of people out there that can do that work. For shitposts, though, it's great because, I mean, for a lot of the times, the shitposts I do I come up with the idea on the spot, and I don't want to work through a VA to try to do that because it might change again. So it's nice to be able to do that. So it makes shit posting really easy. Don't also want to burn out. So many off times is probably good, even with a hobby like that. Oh yeah, I have a rule that I do not work on something if I do not feel like working on it. Because if I don't feel like working on it, then I'm forcing myself to work on it, and all you're going to do is learn to hate what you do. So there are days where I'm super motivated, like that Celestia animation. There was some stuff on there that was new, I've never done before, and I was super excited to do it. And so I finished that whole video in like a couple days for the most part. But other times, especially when the projects start getting longer and longer, I'd start losing motivation, and then that's when it's nice having some of the other stuff to work on, like podcast or live stream stuff, because it helps when I am motivated to work on something and not other stuff. So oh yeah, I gotta do the eye, I think, down a little bit. I feel like almost want are you back to Ponytown to go. Okay, thank you, Michael, and see you later. I really like all the ponies bouncing on it, and the yay voice line was 10 out of 10. Oh, the bouncing. So I did not do that animation. That was he went by a couple different names. So I always call him Dick Justice because that's what he was going by at the time. So the same guy that did that happy dance had helped me out with other stuff in the past. It's not a public thing. He did the lip syncing for this horse for me, because I was too busy trying to get other stuff done, and so he just gave me the file for it and did it for me, which is pretty nice. So
I thought you used to have Kelchan do a lot of it for you.
I just realized that this eye has LOD. No, Kelchan don't think ever did anything for me. I'd considered it but never did. This eye has the LOD turned off. This one has it, or LOD on. This one has it off, I think. No, this has it on. This has it off, because this is very crisp on this edge, and this one is kind of blurry, and it's because LOD is about decreasing texture quality at a distance, and you can turn that off to make it crisp, which I should, but this model wasn't. So anyway, oh, you made a post on
Twitter.
It's on the tweets.
Yes, I tweeted about the plush. She's super cute.
Look at her.
She's in her box. I need to tweet about this one too, but I will do that later. This is also a good poem. I got so caught up in Derpy, I almost forgot about this little thing.
Well, there she goes. She's in the box. So
She's in box.
to be sneaky, I loaded up some of the boxes that we're moving in over in the corner, and I put that box on top of it so that I could keep the box over here, and you wouldn't think anything of it.
Nope, I had no clue.
So, should I have like black bars come up to her eyes, like anime style? I can do that in post, so I guess it's not really a concern. But I think I can mark this one at least yellow. Amazing video, by the way. Well, thank you. How hard is it to animate? Basically, edit it.
I meant to say Alvin.
To animate it. What do you have a specific on what it is, like a specific video or whatnot? I might have missed the context for it. Thanks for the answer. Nice to hear from the creator's point of view as well. Oh yeah, no problem. It's if I can share knowledge and it helps others, definitely do that. Have you thought of putting those video files to the Pony archive? By the way, I think most places rely on YouTube rips at the moment. No, I never plan to take my videos down, so I don't know. I don't like the idea of other channels holding the content and then becoming the standard. If my channel were to disappear and then it was uploaded, whatever. But until then, I would probably have it taken down, because if it exists in two places, then it's just telling people to go somewhere else and to get all their horse. So yeah.
Thank you, Silver. Not even my birthday yet.
It's close enough. So they're not going to see you until maybe, at least on a stream.
Yes. I'm turning 23. Life's been hard. Nobody believes that, I don't think.
Baby time. Baby time. Baby time.
I feel like this has got to be a little quicker.
Baby time.
You know, he is not Lion Drum.
Is your best buddy your pal and your chum over there saying happy birthday to you? Well, none of that is true, actually, from the beginning of the sentence to the end.
No, my name is Michael.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he's got that.
Baby time.
No, it's not his birthday yet. It was just more of, if I were to give it to him on his birthday, then it wouldn't be on stream, even if we waited to get closer, it wouldn't. So
this will be the last time we stream until the next time we stream will be after. So
yeah, so that's why it's just better to just do it now.
Chrysalis.
All right, see you later, Jurassic. See you later, Nick. Okay, there, we're caught up there.
Chrysalis.
All right, why do we? It's such a big derp. So and actually, the fun thing was, we had Forbidden Derpy, which is a Derpy that was just about like that, but it was always on the banister right there, but like about half the size. And the idea was that he's not supposed to touch that derp; it's forbidden. And so now he just has his own, but it's bigger. So they could fight, and yours would win.
No, they would hug. They will a lot. They're not looking.
You can't. It's forbidden.
No, they will hug. I have nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, you're. Oh yeah, I pushed your chair back. That was why. There's stickers too that fell.
Stickers.
I'll double check the box. I thought there was a couple stickers in there.
Chrysalis.
No, I'm not getting rid of the box yet. I did see some little things. Oh, stickers. There. Applejack cider. That's a good one. I got Pinky
Forbidden Love.
Face.
Chrysalis.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I have firmly etched in my brain when your birthday is.
Mm-hmm. So I had to try to figure out when your birthday was, and so I had asked you something about if you were taking a trip on July 4th to your parents or if you're taking a trip for your birthday, and you're like, no, that's later in the month or something. And I was trying to get the information. So that I could tell AZ when he had to have it, or like when about to have it done.
Like he had it done plenty of time to spare.
Oh no, he had other commissions to do, and I'm like, oh, it's no worry. There's no rush. It's just like as long as we can get it before. But then the problem was it came in like 2 days ago, and I'm like, what address do I give him? Because we're moving. Mm-hmm. So I just like, it's safer to go to this one because if the other one, because it sounded like it was going to be here in plenty of time, so worked out well. Yeah, no, the space pone was a bonus that that was just extra in the box.
Well, thank you for the bonus, AZ.
And it's a mare, so that's
it works. She is a cute. This is what cute looks like.
So go to space.
She goes space. She goes space. Space. I go space.
Is AZ still here? Because I'm kind of curious. Like,
still here.
What's the
No, I've seen this
basis for like where did that one come from? Oh, it's Oli Factory.
It's
okay.
Oli Factory. I've gotten theirs before. It's yeah. No,
okay.
They make decent stuff.
Oh no, well they make probably the best cheap plushes you can get for something that is the price that they get to ask for them. They are really good. Yeah, because like what they're normally like 20 something bucks.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
They're super cheap. I have a story with them. It was MLP MSP2 and Vendor Hall opened, and somebody had said that they had Oli Factory plushes in the back, and they were like $20. And this person had a ton of them, and there was a line forming for like a ton of them. And so I quickly ran over there and went through this whole line, and they were just flying off the shelves. And so I ended up getting a Spitfire. And as I was standing there handed the money, he handed me the plush. The con came over and told him he had to leave. Mainly because I think at that time they were considered non-Hasbro anything. I don't know if they still are. Well, and it became a logistics thing where they told them he could not sell them there, and he did anyway. So within like 20 minutes of selling, he had to shut down because he just ignored their request.
Didn't understand
so
that.
Me neither. Phone. No, yeah, I think it was a combination thing. It's like they weren't going to start taking out plushie makers who made them by hand because they were selling theirs. I mean, that was like handmade pony stuff was pretty much what the convention hall was.
Yeah, but you can't tell them they can't sell a product because you're pricing it lower than other people. But it was there was other problems where Hasbro was saying don't sell these. I think in other places, and they just didn't want to deal with the logistics of the Hasbro coming after them.
No, you'll never find these in a store here in the U.S. You have to order them online.
Mm-hmm. That guy, I literally was grabbed the plush and he was told to stop, and I was the last one. And I still have that Spitfire. I liked it because she's got her little like jacket on and she's got sunglasses and everything. It was still like $20. Like it was super cheap.
There was another company who did the exact same thing years back, and when I gave Warhorse's Lyra plush, this essentially was pretty much the same thing. It wouldn't surprise me if it was not just the same company under two different names. They were always labeled like 12-inch, or whatever. But no, there are places you can get decent horses for low pocket money. But the stuff that's handmade, like Derpy over here, is always the best.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
The quality can vary a lot, but when you get something that's handmade quality, they're going to cost more, but they're going to last you much longer, and they just are better. I've had some handmade ones that they look really nice, but they're not handleable. I have 2 of them that are that way, that they look good, but don't move them. Like, leave them where they are. I like the ones that you can at least flap around a little bit, and like these are that way.
Well, this is a really
had something said posted that you didn't post in the Derpy chat. Oh, there's some there. But AZ posted that somebody had sent him pictures.
Wait a minute.
He said someone sent me 20 photos of the Derpy with muffins.
I saw those.
And just so many muffins.
Someone done all the muffins.
I like that because they're like.
It's cute. I would be terrified of getting like crumbs on Derpy.
Well, some of the oil can be on the
some of
bottom.
the oil and stuff.
But I think as
care of my place.
a creator, seeing somebody have fun with it, that's nice.
Merciless.
My plushies, I want to cuddle them more than I do, but I'm worried about damaging them, and I like to take care of my things.
Babies, Bliss. What?
These derpy will get boops, but I will.
This derby shall get boops.
I don't want to mess up her booper. I do want to get her a hat, though. Get Derpy a hat. For whatever reason, I like to get my plushies hats.
You have the one that you give pants.
Yeah, she has a pants and a hat now. So cool.
Merciless. Where do
That's so adorable. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. You fill me with great joy.
The background just looks so weird without chicken lurking. Yeah, I knew. Like, I thought about leaving it all up there before tearing stuff down, but I wanted to spackle up some of the walls in certain areas just to save some time for the people moving in, and I didn't want to put the spackle on and let it and not have it dry in time, just in case I needed to do more. So each of those panels had 4 little Velcro strips set on the wall, and if I were to tear them off wrong, it would potentially pull. And I think I had like 2 spots that happened. So there's a couple other spots, but those from other things.
Yeah, I'm sure it's well put together.
I don't have any water. Well, I'll just dehydrate. So cheers.
I'm sure it's really well put together, but I've seen, based on one of our friends who has a Scootaloo plushie, what over cuddling can do to a plush over time.
Yeah. Oh, his Scootaloo is like is definitely moving from orange to brown.
Yes, he's cuddled it to oblivion and back, and he still loves it. He did get a new one, but he says he still has special attachment to the original one. But it is rough. I'm pretty sure he slept with it every night, and it just wore it out.
Also, just traveling with it always, like the dolphin in one convention, how dirty it would get.
Well, I mean, if all you ever do with it is take it out, sit it on the shelf, that's fine. You carried that thing around.
Where do babies come from?
I would like to carry plushies around, and sometimes I do, but if I do, it's that I'm carrying a bag that they're in.
Where do babies come from?
I mean, just body oils and stuff will eventually start wearing on plushes. No, that's... Yeah.
Something breaks, I'll make you another.
No, I will. If anything does break on her, I will make sure that you are the only one who fixes her. I will say that. I mean, you go to a lot of these conventions. I don't know how many conventions you've been to, but they tend to have plushie hospitals, which is always kind of cute. And there's somebody who's there that's generally fairly talented who can patch up some tears or whatnot to a plush, which is very much appreciated by the plushie owners, but it's nice to have the original creator fix it.
I have one Rainbow Dash that has damage that I have to have fixed. She has a wing that was threaded very loosely, and it just I don't know, maybe it wasn't knotted, but it loosened to where the one wing just droops now.
I had a plush where a wing fell off, and I had a plushie hospital fix it.
Yeah, I don't want to bring that one because it's one that I wouldn't say that it's not something you can throw around, but because it already had that happen to it, I'm just more hesitant to.
You should probably take it just to get it fixed, because I don't know conventions that don't have somebody there who's willing to fix them, or even just set up to fix them. Especially if you find the plushie artist, they'll always fix their stuff. I've never come across.
I can't remember who.
Easy.
I can't remember who I got that one from.
Yeah.
Where do babies come from?
Yes, so Kitty, the room is quite bare. I'm surprised he left up as much as he did. I thought we would just be over here with a lamp for a light.
No, because I can't tear apart the stream PC until I've got the streams are over and I've got the video moved over, and I can't do the lights until then. So it's like as soon as we're done here, then I can start tearing down. The podcast I tore down
Are you going to be taking
Tuesday.
your PC apart Monday or Sunday?
I'm going to probably tear it apart maybe Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, not Sunday night?
So I have my laptop.
Right.
It runs basic. If I want to do SFM on my laptop, it runs that fine. I just have to make sure I can move everything over.
Well, my PC is going in my car, so until I'm driving over there in my car, my PC will be in here. Hopefully, no problem. But I don't trust putting that PC in the back of the PC's too important. Dishes, things, they break. So what? PC breaks.
No, I'm gonna do it Sunday morning because it's everything has to be. You can't have it packed Sunday night.
Yeah.
Because we have to clean all the floors and all the carpets. So if it's up there, we can't do that.
No, yeah, I'll have back. Oh, I'll have not Sunday night. Okay, you make a solid point.
Everything Sunday night, it has to be empty. Right. Everything empty. So.
Okay.
So yes, you can't go playing on your computer.
But I won't play Pony Life.
I'm swapping the keyframes for this. I thought No, I didn't do that. There we go.
Alice, where do babies come from?
Okay, you can displace the fur ever so slightly to make her smile. Which is what I did.
I'm going to playhead. And okay, let's see if that works better.
Chrysalis, where do babies come from? Where do babies...
So I'm curious, AZ, what kind of backlog do you have for commissions at this point?
You just got a horse.
I know, I'm not asking, I'm just like, now I want to know that he's doing well, and if he's not, I'm going to promote him because it's so good. So good.
It is a good derp.
It is a good derp. She's very happy. She wants upsies. I'm drinking right now. I've become the father who's like, the child wants to play, but I'm busy with my beer.
Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? Where do you come?
Okay, I want to have her head.
She should be able to wear normal people socks. You know, a lot of conventions actually sell socks just for pony plushies. So I'm pretty sure there's actually a website you can go to still. Because I used to think that for the longest time before I actually started seeing one of the vendors who would, somebody could make some decent money if they just made, like, socks for plushies.
I knew a guy that I bought one from a while ago that I bought it from him like a while before, and then when I was there the one time, he had socks for all the plushes, and since I had bought his before, he just gave me socks. And they were just toddler socks, and they worked just the same.
Yeah, kinda.
Where do babies...
I like the ones that are made specifically for the plushes, though, because they don't have the angle in them. My pattern just happens to be the right size for regular socks. That's good.
Where do babies come from?
She will probably get socks. Socks are cute. They are.
Where do babies come from?
It keeps the hose warm.
Where do babies come
That looks
from?
like the Star Trek symbol.
Kind of.
Where do babies come from?
There, so I want her to have her kind of look down, like she's unsure about asking the question.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's like 9.
Where do babies come from?
I gotta dehydrate.
Okay, I don't have any water, so I'm dehydrating on the hydrate.
No, when you first started making these plushes, I was actually super impressed.
So cheers, AZ. There's 2 questions. What was there? Oh, for Lion. What's the story behind in this? I can kind of do a quick overview, though I can't. I have to jump maps for some of it. But it's Cozy's asking basically the birds and the bees question, and then Chrysalis is giving her an answer that's changeling oriented. So I might have to actually. I'll have to jump on some of this.
Chrysalis, where do babies come from?
Easy. Ensnare a male, steal their love, crack some eggs in a cave, bing bang boom baby time.
So
Bing, bang, boom, baby. I love
Some
that line
eggs
so
in a
much.
cave, bing bang boom baby time. Baby time. Baby time. Baby time.
I'm not quite actually happy with this. Hold on.
Baby time.
I think I need to speed up the animation
Baby
from here to here.
baby time. Baby time. Baby time.
And I'm going to have more oomph to her head.
Baby time. Baby time. Time. Baby time. Time. Baby time.
Baby time.
Baby time.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Time.
I know what I do right here.
Keep going back to a power thirst thing. Like, how many babies? So many
Baby
babies.
time. Baby time. Baby time.
That's how Chrysalis does it. It's power thirst. 400 babies.
Baby time. Baby time. Baby time.
Okay, that
Baby
worked.
time.
How many babies? Yes.
So yes, and then we haven't just figured out how to end it. We've narrowed it down what we're looking for. We want something for Cozy to say or react in some way to, but just haven't narrowed down what that is yet. I like her going like "ooh" is a funny face, but it really doesn't give a good ending. It's having something that,
Just start throwing ideas at us.
yeah.
Gotta make pizza dough. I'm jealous. I haven't done that in a while.
Chrysalis, where
Last
do
time I did it was
babies come
with
from?
wheat flour, and it was alright. It wasn't great because it was wheat flour, but it was decent.
Where do
You know what I should do?
Chrysalis-
Potato pizza crust with potato flakes. But that would actually be really good.
You're trying to make meat bread too, so like I don't know
Potato
anymore.
bread is something that does exist. So people have figured that out, and I think that's way better for burgers and brats and stuff. Like potato bread's delicious.
Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from?
Honestly, I don't see why it's not more popular. I mean, you can certainly go to any store to get it, but it feels like they're not selling it by the loaf.
Come from? Babies come from? Come from? From? Babies come from?
Like, if you had to choose for any sandwich, with exception to like
From?
peanut butter and jelly, would you choose like a standard white bread or like a potato bread?
Chrysalis?
No opinion.
Chrysalis?
I'm distracted.
You are.
Chrysalis?
I'm also distracted because look at that face.
You only got one little sip left, then you can hold her again.
She's so cute in the box, though.
You got to get like little strings on each of her hooves, and then like put it on a wheel, so that as she's in the box, she just does this, and like all day, every day.
That would.
I mean, you would require that you would have to stab the hoof and then like sew a string into her hoof. But then she's doing, she's dancing for your enjoyment. So
That sounds awful. I don't want to
Chrysalis?
stab Derpy.
Where do babies
I
come
think
from?
AZ did that plenty,
Easy.
but it was good stabs.
Chrysalis?
this is intended to be a short. That's why she's in the middle. Like for those that are rule of thirds nuts, and they're like, why isn't it like this? I've thought about making this one not a short, but being it's only going to be like 13 seconds long, it's really not going to make a difference. But well, I'll have to see, because because of the made for kids thing, I kind of want to stay away from long form, but I'm also curious on if the tagging is one of the things that makes it marked for kids, and I kind of want to play with that. It's hard to test unless you're actually doing it, but whatever, I'll deal with that later.
Where do babies come from?
Okay, that doesn't work. So I want to have her be a little less sad here, because she needs to be more...
She's curious.
Babies come from?
He wants to know how babies...
How is Babby formed?
Yes.
From? Babies come... Where babies...
Yeah, her hair must take forever.
Babies...
To...
Like style like that.
Oh, to style. I thought you meant like specifically in SFM.
No, I'm just thinking of the character. I don't know what you're doing.
No, the modeler, once you made one of them, it must have been just copy paste to all the others.
Well, I'm not even talking about the modeler. I'm talking about if she was a real horse. Styling your hair like that would take.
And actually, this was kind of cheated. It was just a circle, and then they just added this little middle spiral.
Yeah. So
it's not even a pure full spiral.
Texture.
Huh?
Is it texture, I guess?
No, it's 3D.
Okay.
Well, it's an actual, like, all the way up.
It's a tube.
It is a tube. It goes into her... Wow, it goes...
Back into more hair.
Oh, that's the back hair. That's why.
Oh, wow.
I like it. No, it just goes right there. It stops right there. But it looks like it kind of continues to the rest. So her hair is a straw, so she can suck water up through here, and it cools her off in the back. It's like a reverse elephant.
That's amazing. Her hair is a marvel.
Where do babies come from?
Every time I see that character, it makes me want to watch the movie Cats
Babies come from?
Don't Dance, which I've never seen, but I hear it's good.
Where do babies
And it also kind of
come
almost
from?
bankrupted Don Bluth because it didn't do well.
Where do babies come from? Babies come
Michael, do you think it's better to have her say "Where do babies come from?" like that, or like this? Where do babies come from? Like where she? Well, okay, maybe.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry.
Where she's
the same thing.
babies come from?
Where she holds off
Where
to
do
look up
babies come from?
until.
Babies come
I like
from?
her saying her looking up when she says from.
Come from?
But what about before then?
No, it kind of emphasizes the from. You want to emphasize the last word a little bit, I think.
Where do babies come
Cats
from?
Don't Dance.
come
I'm pretty sure that's the name of the movie. It's a Don Bluth film. Or is it Cats Can Dance? I can't remember. I've never seen it. As I was
Where
saying.
do babies come from? Babies come from.
No, it's Cats Don't Dance. 1997. It's a Don Bluth film. And if you don't know who that is, then he essentially was Disney's biggest competitor in the 90s. But he was pretty much a one-man show, so when he got older,
Babies come from?
not so much.
Chrysalis? Where do
I like to
babies
think
come
his
from?
the film that broke him was A Troll in Central Park. But
You could have Cozy Glow say that she heard that they came from just people the. Yeah, we thought about actually doing that. Like having her, say like, but I thought blah beep 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 beep, and then just go to her like Chrysalis. Having go to Chrysalis and say like that's disgusting.
no, have Cozy Glow go the beep 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 beep. I thought beep beep beep, and then going back to Chrysalis and being Chrysalis saying that's disgusting. Like she's just grossed out by how ponies do it.
Well, just like have her just like zoomed in like this, like she just keeps beeping, and then like go back to Cozy and just like have her just still going beep 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 beep,
and then the stallion beep beep beep. But that does sound like a lot of extra work. It would be funny though.
Yeah, we're scope creeping, I think.
Ever so slightly, but it's your scope to creep on. So.
Because I prefer this one having like a joke that just cuts end, and I feel like she would be better to do the full on ending for. That would be funny, but it wouldn't really. I don't think it had the same oomph at the end.
I feel like the best part of this is just Bing Bang Boom Baby Time, and should just emphasize on that somehow. But I have a bit of a loss on how to make it Bing Bang Boom Baby Time. Because he runs away screaming? No. Because he wouldn't run away screaming.
No, it's more of, I don't want her to be screaming. I want her to stay there and, like, something regarding clarification or something about her in that situation. Like, I don't know. It's trying to figure that out. But there's time. That's why we haven't really locked anything in yet.
Maybe something implying that she's running off to do it, and then Crystal is realizing she made some sort of horrible mistake. I don't know. Like, that sounds easy. And then she runs off and she's just like, wait.
But I did that already.
It didn't work. It's like, no. I think
having Rumble there, like,
no.
Dizzy and then just being, but I did that already.
I feel the implications. I don't know.
Well, there's no implication of physical interaction.
Yes, that is good. She's like 9, which is an appropriate question for a 9-year-old to ask for sure. But
to have her be like,
on it.
How do I steal love? Do I need a knife?
Yes. Just do I steal love with a knife? It's like. Chrysalis, yes,
have her be like keeps cutting Chrysalis off, so like how do I steal love? When she starts talking, just be like, does it need a knife? And then she's like, no, it doesn't need a knife. How about 2 knives? Like, I borrowed this one.
Chrysalis?
Yeah, I'm not sure on any of that. I like some of those ideas, but then we're getting into heavy scope creep territory, and I want to try to stop doing that.
Well, for shorts, anyways.
If things start getting longer, then I start looking into doing it as a regular video, but then we also start running into situations where a video is supposed to take 2 weeks, takes 4 months, so.
Chrysalis? Chrysalis? Chrysalis?
Argo scope creep Damon. Yep, kinda.
Chrysalis? 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 Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from?
I'm just gonna have to blend that out.
Where do babies come from? Babies come from? Babies come from? From?
Just
From?
Cozy Glow replying, my mom says it came from Netflix
From?
and chill. That one's dumb.
From?
Homies don't have Netflix. Also, the joke doesn't really seem to hit home.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad you agree.
Well, I ate 2 of your children for breakfast. They were yummy, by the way.
No. Well, she doesn't have any more kids.
Babies come from?
Like, I half expected her to start a new hive, but she never did, so I guess...
Well, she was never given the opportunity. Or maybe she needs a male and there's no males left.
Well, she tried to create, like, copies of the main 6 and have them serve her, but that didn't work out. It seemed like she was more focused on trying to take control of her old
Where do
hive
babies
more
come
than starting
from?
a new one.
From?
But then that didn't even really seem like that much of a focus of hers. So much as just gaining power. Like, I type in where do babies come from, and I scroll down, and of course there's a pony thing.
Michael, why are you putting that on your Google history?
It's fine, it's on my work phone.
The people moving in here are going to have to deal with the NSA like watching at the door now.
Because they typed in where do babies come from.
Like, that's a grown ass man, he know.
I mean, maybe don't.
Well, thank you very much, Silver, for the derps.
Derp. Oh, yes,
but
super derp.
she wants to see the derp.
She wants to derp.
So what's the derp?
This big old derp. This, you don't attack. Got hooves.
There you go.
She got a face to do this. She got quarter mark. It's very big. She got this tail, go whoosh whoosh. And this. Hold dirt. She get close to camera. She wants boobs. And muffins. She wave hello. She eat the camera. That's okay. She's allowed.
She's a big derp. She's heavier than I thought. She's chunk.
She is a chunk.
She needs to lay off the muffins.
No, she get all the muffins.
Well, she did get all the muffins, and that's the problem.
There's no problem. She's wonderful. She's a derp. She's a big old derp.
It's so pretty. You gotta get her socks.
Yes.
You need to get her a hat.
Yes.
And a juice box.
I need a good juice box to give the derp.
A plush juice box.
Yes. Keep that in mind, con goers. Have plush juice boxes.
Yeah, actually, I would think that would sell pretty well, making little plush juice boxes.
It would be hard to make and look good.
No, you just make like a square.
Yeah.
Plush square of sorts, and you just tie, you do a couple of knots or strings in the middle to keep it in shape, and then you just make a little hole at the top that you put a regular straw into.
Yeah.
Don't make a plush straw, because then you could put a swirly straw in it, or an ice straw. Anything you want.
Could.
No, So Kitty missed it. So Kitty wants to see plush again.
Okay. Well, come on, Derp. Get out of her box. Oh, there. See? She attack. She attack horse.
I need that shoulder.
Don't need it. She attack. She's very proud of herself. Look at her. Attack. Attack.
Fuzzy right there.
She's very fuzzy. I decree that all muffins are free. Yay.
I wish it worked that way. I decree that I don't have to pay taxes anymore. Screw you, IRS.
Very cute. Will she have a streaming seat in the new house? She's gonna take his. He doesn't actually need to be here.
We're just gonna give him Michael's chair. We're gonna put a speaker on Derpy's mouth with one of those little digital ones that like open and shut with mouth thing, and he'll just sit in a different room alone and sad.
Yes, I will be sad. But I won't have Derpy. It will be downstairs.
You can maybe like think or like I'll send a picture every day or so.
Silver wants to crochet her some socks. I do have crocheted socks on one of my plushies. They're actually pretty nice.
If you send me the dimensions of her hooves, I can crochet her some socks. Then you can get custom colors.
Yeah.
Any color.
It's true.
What color does Derpy do best with?
Usually I see her with white and brown. But, because that's like muffin colors. But I don't know. Maybe like yellow and brown would be better. I don't know. I think any socks are good. Pink socks are kind of the one color fits all.
Where do babies?
I think hello vodka, and congrats to the gift sub to Alistair Celestium. But thank you very much. How was vodka doing? Oh, and I have a hydrate. Well, again, I don't have water, but
I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's 7:03.
Yeah.
The clock I don't look at's gone.
Yeah, the clock's off the wall.
Time is a figment. You just finished it.
You know, we're 7:03.
It's 7:03. Do you want another pistachio beer?
No, they're out. I only had 2 left, and I
want
both cans.
Peach thing?
No.
Do you want some?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Just spray this out first.
Yes.
And then I'll take it. And give me a water too, because I have to do a hydrate.
Water for?
What do you think? Booze is mostly water.
Room for water.
Does it have booze in it?
Finish it. Always booze. All right, I will be back, Derpy.
She's gonna be sad.
Oh, she got a smile on her face.
Where do babies? What is where do
Trying to make it so her head isn't like sliding over that time. Oh, actually, it might be easier than just to put it in a whole new position.
Where do babies?
Yeah, I will, but I'm gonna do it on a faster time.
Where do babies?
Okay, there we go. Hello again. I've been a hot minute since I've been on early enough to catch your streams. Quick stop in before work starts. Have a good stream. Well, thank you for the gift sub before heading out to work. Hope you have a good day at work. Happy Friday. And see you, I guess, when you pop in again. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, she needs to have her eyes for just a second. Kind of go a little wider.
Where do Chrysalis? Where do where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? Come from? Where do
Actually, there's no point in even having the eyes go down at this point, because it's all going to be... Or her eyes are already at the lowest point they can go. This needs at least a little bit of a round.
from? Where do babies come from? Babies come. Where do?
Gives some perspective of how much booze was actually in this bottle.
So a little less than a can.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't fit 2 cans in here, and this is less than half it. But Kyle brought some peach beer that's like very sweet. It doesn't taste like beer; it just tastes like juice. It was very good. I'm not only a peach fan, but it's very good. Oh, and there's my water. So there's cheers, Soul Kitty. And there's a hydrate earlier I cheated it on too.
I'll get you more booze for that. That'll go quick.
Nah, it's fine.
Where do babies?
There's alcoholic beverages. Surprised that blackberry stuff hasn't gotten drank up yet. That blackberry stuff you have up there. I tried it once. It's actually pretty good.
The champagne?
Yeah.
That's raspberry.
Raspberry. It's pretty good.
It's just expensive.
Nah. Yeah, hence why I only had it once.
Where do babies?
It was. I got it because there was a drink I had of all places, Red Robin, that included that and cranberry juice and some other stuff I really liked. I made it a couple times, but then I just didn't want to buy all the other stuff for it. It doesn't need much of it, but that's normally for how much is in there. It's like $30-something bucks a bottle. It just wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? Where do babies?
She's not in Stone Run. Hello, Gal. She's this is supposed to be at least implied that it's when they're like before the finale of season 9.
Where do babies come from? Where do babies come from? Babies come.
That's easy. I love that. Really, that whole line is perfect. The whole line from Chrysalis is perfect.
Babies come from? Babies come from? Come from.
Okay, so she needs to have her head. Oh, she needs.
Come from? Come from.
Before she actually gets moving forward, I need to have her actually pull back a little bit. It's easier if I have it play head ever so little to this forward, and then
Come from?
nah, even then it's not enough. So we'll just do it. If we have her go back to that.
Come from? 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 Come from?
Okay, that works. So we're gonna put it down a little bit, back a little bit, a little more.
Come from? Come from?
Okay, that looks good. Again, I'm not using a rig, so I have to kind of play with this a little bit.
Come from? Come from?
Still very giddy.
Babies come. Babies come from. Babies come from. Babies come from. Where do babies come from? From.
And then when she hits this point, she needs to go down. Oh, no, that's a leg. Down a little bit. Oh, I need the legs locked.
From. 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 Come from. From.
Okay, that timing works.
From.
Okay, you gotta bend her legs a little bit more.
I've thought of an idea where she asks, like, I bet they're grateful. She's like, they're not. Ungrateful children. Her children kind of abandon her pretty quick.
From? Babies come from? Where do babies come from?
Chrysalis was a very good villain. I hope to see more of her in the newest generation, which is very possible.
From?
Okay, I'm gonna have her dip a bit more. Maybe she's the cause of everything.
Come from?
What's everything?
Like the collapse of pony civilization.
Well, I already know a fair bit about that. So,
well, you're cheating.
Cheating by reading the comics isn't cheating.
Where do babies come from?
Okay, so I want to have her settle back down a little bit. So I'm going to say that the standard position, which would be right here, is that position.
From? Babies come from?
So that will
From?
move her ever so slightly back to where she needs to be. Let's just a bit more. Okay.
From?
But I need to make sure that her head stays as steady as possible. So I think I might want to have it drop just a teeny bit. Yeah. Okay, and let's get the audio back on. Sorry that you have to hear the audio over and over again. It's the only way to really actually time things correctly. And so to hear the audio. Christmas was your favorite? I like the design. Like, all the normal horses have a lot of big stories detailed out with them, but I like the villains because their villains' designs are great. Mm-hmm. Chrysalis had a great design. Namor Moon had a great design. Daybreaker had a great design. Just the physical creation of all the villains is just fun. Tyrek is probably the only one I never really did because I just felt like he just was beef. Well, all the other ones are about. No, I mean, I like the design of all the non-Tyreks. Like,
I like
all the other
Tyrek's design when he was weak.
Come from?
When he got all muscular, it wasn't so great, but when he was just like frail
Come from?
and like basically walking corpse. I liked that design.
The fight scene that he had with Twilight, though.
That the DB's just straight up DBZ fight scene. Yeah,
that was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I did not expect them to throw that out.
No, they like just a fight scene where Tyrek is body slamming her through a mountain.
From?
You didn't expect to see that in My Little Pony.
From?
But there you go.
Babies come from?
No, that was
Where do
definitely
babies
their
come from?
all-out moment, like straight up out of a fanfic kind of battle.
It was... I want to know how the script looked for that. Did the script just say, epic fight scene, have fun? Or...
I'm sure there were some cues for how epic it needed to be.
Well, and it was a kid-friendly because I don't think they ever actually touched. It was all the magic.
Yeah, they never, like, I think there was some note on that they weren't allowed to, like, physically punch or something.
Yeah, but instead they just had some epic magic stuff.
They did have physical punches and stuff in the Power Ponies episode, but I remember that one was kind of...
But that one...
one got a higher rating.
Yeah, I could see that.
That one I know it did. I don't know if the Tyrek one did or not. I would think it probably did.
And, well, PG... is 13 and younger, right?
PG is basically kids can watch this, but parents should be aware.
Yeah, but it's because if it's G, it's basically saying that's like 7 and younger, no problem. Yeah. But I thought PG was essentially 13 and younger. Then PG, no, that's PG-13.
PG-13.
What is PG?
PG is basically.
Well, thank you for giving a gift sub to Nightly, Clumsy. Was that just a random, or did you choose that one?
I'm gonna mess up the exact definition if I don't look. Well, I mean, TV ratings are a little
random, it's
different.
funny.
TV ratings are different from like movie
It was
ratings.
completely random. Well, that worked out pretty well.
Come from
MLP
from
episode ratings. And it's so slow here if I'm not hooked up to the Wi-Fi. I should just hook up to the Wi-Fi.
Bus, do you have another busy weekend of bus driving? I know, like last week, was it last weekend? You had a really busy time.
from babies come from
I think I did the wrong ones there. Just gonna do raise on both. Add a little bit more sad, I think. I want to make it look because she's kind of like hesitant.
babies come from come from
No, I think that might be fine. Maybe just remove a little bit of the sad at the transition here, and then we'll be fine.
from
And it's really hard to see her mouth here, so I'm gonna actually open it up more.
from
That's much better.
chrysalis. Where do babies come from?
Should I extend this a little bit? I'm gonna see. Where's her voice? There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna put a couple extra frames.
From
The movie got rated PG.
That makes sense, though. I mean, they have the frickin' guy died as Spike's fire.
Honestly, it probably should have been rated PG-13 by a lot of standards because they had 2 deaths
Easy.
in that movie.
chrysalis. Where do babies? Chrysalis. Where do
Not to mention they actually showed actual weapons and stuff used by the pirates, but they didn't kill anybody with them.
where this?
I think you could show the weapons.
Yeah,
Where
but
do
like,
babies?
you used to have to work for a PG-13 rating, but I feel like by today's standards, it probably fell within it, but they pushed to get it PG. Because PG-13 would be pretty rough for My Little Pony movie.
Rated R.
Chrysalis.
Oh
Where do
boy,
chrysalis?
the Bernies would
Where
have
do
been packing
babies
into that
come
one
from?
3 days a week.
That would be funny. Rated R pony movie.
That would be fun. That's what Fallout Equestria is, if they ever...
Frickin' YouTube or Hasbro would put the trailer out on YouTube, like rated R pony, and then like YouTube would mark it for kids.
Probably. Like...
Which it was actually funny. Like there's talking about the visibility thing, and Linus Tech Tips on their last WAN show actually had a section where they were talking about some very popular channel that had a horror video specifically for horror marked for kids, even though they had tagged it for a mature audience. So it was both marked as 18 plus by the creator, and then YouTube marked it 13 and younger, which is not the first time that's happened. I believe Tridashy had the same thing happen. And they were bringing that up as this issue, and the amount of misinformation they had and on it was about half the stuff they talked about was wrong. They're like, why would people want to have things potentially not marked for kids? And they said, well, the main reason is because ad revenue on videos that are not for kids pay better. No, that's not what it is at all. There's a whole bunch of factors. I left a comment on there because I'm like, you guys said a lot of stuff that you're kind of just throwing out there, and a lot of it's not true. So I had a little frustrated with that, but at least I had a little bit more visibility. No. Cheers, Blair.
Yes.
can't take big swigs of this one. This one's like really rich. Oh, that was a little bit too
Most
big.
episodes got a rating of Y7.
Where do
Power
babies
Pony's
come
got a
from?
rating of Y. So I think that's one step up. Let's see if we can find that Tyrek episode. I'll have to figure out what the difference is.
Is that a European designation?
No, that's US. That's for television. Television and movies have two different rating systems.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so... let me just check real quick.
From?
Because TV
Um,
rating.
what come from? Um, from? 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 Um, from? From? Chrysalis?
Okay, the only thing left on here for her to animate is I just need to make her move a little bit at the beginning here. So I'm just going to add something and then just fade it backwards a lot.
Chrysalis?
There we go.
Chrysalis? Where do babies come from?
Okay, and then I'll do it there. Out that, lock it in.
Chrysalis? Where do babies come
There we go. I can only imagine the create. Oh yeah, this will be my shift all month. Super busy weekends. Well, hopefully they pay pretty good. Hello, so Storm, Chillo, Argo, and Michael. How are y'all doing? Good.
Doing great.
Tired and busy. We're moving this weekend,
Yes.
so that's why there's nothing.
Been
Walls are
very
empty.
busy.
Actually, other than the fancy lights, this is basically what it looked like. I think for the first few months after I moved in on stream, it was about a year after I moved in here that I decided to beef things up a little bit and get a camera better than the Logitech webcam, get lights instead of before where I didn't use any and it was just crappy lighting. And actually beef it up a little bit. So for the first probably 9 months or something, it was basically this.
Chrysalis?
And I'm hoping to have it look I want at the next place to have a much more consistent setup that's easier to do things for and has better backdrop, but also allows swapping to other, if we're going to be doing Jackbox, I want to have a separate area that we can do that at that's not at the computer. So there's a lot of things I kind of want to do there, but we'll figure it out when we get there. I can only imagine the crazy worker could be me when they hear a little girl asking, where do babies come from? Oh, do you have it playing out loud? Well, it's having the question heard isn't the thing. It's having it heard over and over and over and over again.
After looking at the ratings for the episodes, I'm fairly certain that if you were to take all the characters from My Little Pony and turn them into DC characters doing the exact same things, it would have gotten a higher rating. Because I think being that it was ponies helped it keep the rating down. Because how could ponies be anything but for children?
That's what YouTube says.
Yes. I mean, I think it's a pretty widespread mentality amongst a lot of people. I feel like it's a mentality that will fade with time, but as of right now. Probably not within my lifetime, though. Until there's a My Little Pony movie that is R-rated. When that happens, people will start looking at this stuff more closely.
Easy.
Is it working with the new model?
No, I'm cheating.
Yeah, I see that.
Easy.
There we go. And then I just and have her kind of fade there.
Easy.
And then I want to grab here to release.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
And then have her head go like that.
Easy.
He's
Easy.
always cheating.
Easy. Easy. E. Easy.
It's the next.
I gotta lock these two too.
Easy. 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 E. Easy. 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 Easy.
I can see Kozuko answering. My mommy says she prayed to Celestia super hard for me to be born or something. Crystal's just snapping.
My mommy said it was Jesus.
Essentially. But saying it's Celestia and just Crystal is snapping in some regard to that.
Easy.
Because it's never made clear exactly what level of reverence they pay to Celestia. Because she does borderline
Easy.
somewhere between
Easy.
omnipotent beloved ruler
Easy.
and literal
Easy.
god.
Easy.
I mean, when
Easy.
you start moving the celestial bodies across the sky as your daily job, everyone
Easy.
has to realize to some degree they depend on her for their existence.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
She's a bat one.
I mean, I think I've brought this up before, but nobody in their right mind would ever challenge Celestia. Including Chrysalis, who isn't in her right mind.
I think that she's always just so carefree because she knows at any moment she can just murder all of them.
I mean, there are a few beings who are capable of moving the sun across the sky, but there's not many. I mean, the unicorns
Easy.
could do it. They
Easy.
said as much, but they hadn't. But it cost them a
Easy.
great deal to do it.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
I don't know if crystals would be capable. Maybe. Possibly. If she fed
Easy.
on enough love, I guess.
Easy. Easy. Easy.
Discord proved he could do it, but
Easy.
I don't think he cared enough to do it responsibly.
Easy. 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 Easy.
Knowing Crystal, she'd probably just force unicorns to do it again. So I guess there are other options, but
Easy.
not as appealing.
Easy. 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 Easy.
Ears are so good.
Easy. Easy.
Fiddle on Muppet. I really like the ears.
Easy.
There isn't a single part of this plush I don't like.
Easy.
What's a derp? You have to like it all.
Easy.
But yeah, but I just mean the like overall craftsmanship. I love all derps because they're derps, but like just if this were even if this wasn't a derp, which I'm glad it is, it was just a really good plush.
Easy. 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 Easy.
Like I got a Luna recently because I really wanted to Luna plush, but the pattern is just kind of
Easy.
it's kind of meh.
Easy.
But this is
Easy.
wonderful.
Easy.
Every part about this plush is just well done.
Easy.
I'm very happy.
Easy.
Okay, I think I can go with that. She's not going to be quite centered anymore, though. Well, I can probably just move the kill camera the whole time to just here.
Easy. 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 Easy.
Okay, and then when she gets to the end of this, I need to have her at least move a little bit of something. So we're just going to, again, play ahead to here and just round it to high hell.
Easy. Easy.
No, I kind of just had an idea
Easy. Easy.
about Cozy just being like, maybe I'll have children someday, and Chris is just snapping, just like, don't bother, they'll abandon you.
Easy. Easy.
Something along those lines, maybe.
Easy.
I'm just gonna keep throwing ideas out till something's funny.
Easy. Easy.
That would be quick, if nothing else.
Yeah, but I don't
Easy.
really like it.
Yeah, me either. I haven't thought of anything I like yet.
Easy.
Like, really like.
Easy. 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 Unsnare 'em. Easy. Easy.
Cozy could just be like, do you think I could be a good mommy someday? And her just screaming at her, no. That would just be mean. It's more mean than funny. Yes, other phones. I got phones.
No, I can't do anything with that because that'd be getting into weird territory.
What, Cozy asking if she would be a good mother someday?
Yeah, I don't know how to do a joke with that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be weird.
Okay.
So, Celestia's Doomsday Weapon, a giant magnifying glass. I could see that.
Easy. Easy. Unsnare. Unsnare. Snare a male. Steal their love.
Full space.
Unsnare a male. Unsnare a male. Steal their love. Craps. Unsnare a male.
So I'm not going to be able to do much with that one right now because I don't want to... Well, I might have to because I think those are the shots that I need to do that aren't green.
No, she's just saying snare. They were asked. Sulkity was asking. And she's saying unsnare. She's just saying
Ensnare.
ensnare. Yeah.
Unsnare easy. Unsnare a male.
It kind of does sound like unstare, but I think it'd be fine.
Unsnare a male.
If you had
Steal their love.
closed caption.
Crack some eggs in a cave. Bing bang boom baby
Everybody
time.
uses captions nowadays.
Baby time.
It's just nice to actually understand what people on the screen are saying.
Baby time. Baby time. Boom baby time. Baby time.
It's not derp.
Don't. Just over here. She's in the box. They can't see derp. I can see derp.
That sounds like you're purposely...
I'm depriving the world of derp, so I
you
can have
are.
all the derp. Here, they can have all the derp. I'll pour her out to him. She's chunk. Oof. I got as many ponies today as I would have gotten if I had gone to TriCon. Jeez. Maybe
But they're better.
Yes, these are better ponies. Look, she's a shoulder pony. She said, oh,
So big.
she's big.
It's huge.
She's so cute. Like, if the pony showed up and this is how big they actually were, I would be happy with this. Because this is good pony size. It would be kind of a little short. I always imagine the ponies, when they stand on all fours, are like 3 foot tall. That's always kind of in my head canon.
Okay.
Unsnare a male.
Oh, so it's doing that one glitch with the lighting that the poles won't and the stairs won't actually look like that. Sometimes the models get stuck in like an infinite brightness where they get essentially the same lighting as with enable lights off. I don't know why. It did it in the remembrance map too.
Unsnare a male.
One thing I'm not liking with his little head bob is I think that it's mainly going towards the left.
Unsnare a male.
I think the neck is made to go that way more, so we're gonna try like that.
Snare a male.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Snare a male. Unsnare.
I think it just needs to be less motion there. Not in. It depends on if in is the default. Kind of. It's close enough.
Snare a male. Unsnare a male. Snare a male.
Okay, the one thing I need to do. Okay, when he had. Michael, look at the derp.
Oh, that's a good derp.
Whose derp is that?
It's somebody who is undeserving of such a beautiful derp. I'm trying to look at the eyes.
Yeah.
I found it.
Okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
So his eyes themselves go green. So this isn't that way right now.
It kind of is. You just gotta dilate the pupils.
So we can do though. Right now, it's just a cheap way to do it. I can do an actual recolor on here. So let's copy this image. We're gonna make this legit. For one, his eyes looks like they're the tiny ones, so we'll switch to that right now.
Yeah.
Snare a male.
Who's that lady?
It's just
It's a lady.
default thing. Okay, so yes, eyeball. Why does he have different ones for different sizes? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we need to just export. This is just going to be eyeball generic because there's no difference between them. Save. Now we go and open that in here. Sometimes it takes a little bit to do some initial editing because stupid. Let's go open over to there.
I saw shiny armor dressed up as a cheerleader.
Okay, so we just need this. Okay, yeah, there's doing that thing. I don't know why, but Photoshop's been doing it sometimes where if I go to a certain thing, it will lock up for like 15 seconds. So I just got to give it a bit. Wait until My mouse changes to a resize look, and then it'll be fine. There it goes. All right.
It's so green. What'd you call that color? Seafoam green. That's what I would call that color. Tomato, tomato. Yes.
I don't get why they do. They have a split where, like, they have eyeball left and eyeball right, but
There is a difference.
no,
I've played with it enough to know that
the pupils are different.
the irises are different.
Yeah, the eye is the white of the eye.
The eyes are no.
No, this is the white. This is the background of the eye.
Okay, that's the same.
Yeah, this is always the same, but they have a split between left and right.
It's dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The actual pupil, and I can show it in a sec, is separate. This one I can keep with an LOD. So we're going to save this as just eyeball green. I don't see any need to do anything else with it. So, and then who has green eyes already?
Lyra? I think maybe.
Applejack?
Applejack has green eyes, yes. Yeah, her eyes are most definitely green.
Okay, so if you want to replace the eyes on here, if you go add attribute string and like with most things you say base texture, it will not be the pupil. Well, hold on, this is actually the wrong eye. I need to do small. There we go. So if you do base texture, it's not for the pupil, it's for the back of the eye. The pupil itself is transparent on the edges, that's why it kind of floats there. So we're going to copy paste, and I'm just going to go to eyeball green.
Remembering now that Lyra's eyes are gold.
And I can actually legitimately copy this because it is the same. Okay, so he's got his green eyes. Now I want to change the pupils, and like we said, I don't really need to go and make new textures. I should be able to steal Applejack's maybe. So we'll see. So I'm going to do string, and this is going to be instead iris. It's going to do the whole thing because transparency was a part of that texture. Now the transparency is gone, so it's just saying whatever. I'm going to guess that this is going to be under models, VN, MLP, Applejack, pupil, L small. Haha. Green. Oh, it's the 3D one.
Yeah, I like the 3D one. Thank you, Sunset. A lot of dust has been getting kicked up around here for some reason.
Oh god, like the stuff over there when I started moving them. Oh.
Yeah.
Materials. Yeah, models.
Kind of happy to take a break from it for one night. But tomorrow is going to be like boom, boom, boom.
We got a lot to do tomorrow.
Well, at least my room's essentially done. I think I have one more box of odds and ends that could get packed away, but...
Oh, GA. Those might be it.
I'm just going to use my suitcases for the clothes that I normally...
Okay, there we go. I just had to pull the correct version up. Or the newer version. The newer version is actually the cartoony eyes. The 3D ones are stupid.
I guess a lot of people didn't like them. They ended up not sticking
It just
with them.
didn't fit. I liked them at first, but it's because I was stupid.
Wow.
Because like, oh look, they're 3D. This is 3D software, but that's not the look you're actually going for. Okay. Yeah, he's got this green. Actually, that is a brighter green than I thought. So
it's good though.
I'm gonna still just keep a light shined, but I'm just gonna remove the greenness from it, so that it. Well, maybe put a little bit of green in there, like that. Just give it a little glow. If I make it pure green.
Ooh, that's radioactive.
He's gonna die now. Like if I do that, maybe because I actually made it a green texture. It's not a green light on top of a white texture. It's green light on top of a green texture, and it just looks cleaner and more green. And with the actual green eyes, it's not green caked on top of blue. It's just stays green.
The only other thing I'd do in that scene is make sure that Cadence's horn is glowing green.
Ensnare a male.
Yeah, I can do that right now, actually. Well,
that was like the telltale thing to show that she was not Cadence, is that her magic had a different color glow to it, which no one seemed to notice. I don't think unicorns can just change the color.
Well,
of the glow.
no, we didn't notice, or the
people who
people didn't
notice. Her whole life didn't notice. Like it would make sense for us to notice because a unicorn's magic doesn't always match their eyes. Just more often or not that it does. But like the people who knew her whole life should have noticed. Like every time she levitated something,
maybe
her magic aura was green now.
I don't think it was meant that other people saw it. It was meant to be a tell for us.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't think they ever showed Cadence beforehand, so there was just the assumption that
there was no way
this is normal.
There was no way for the audience to know. But it should have been pretty obvious to everyone who, like, from the show who knew her. Well, I know.
Was it just, straight green?
It's the same color it normally is when she's changeling, but yeah, I think it was just green.
I'm just going bright green.
Yeah. You want to go roughly the same color as you made the eyes.
Let's go with mid green. Okay. I gotta go shove a stick in her head.
As you do. Your stick.
There it is.
Your stick.
There is models that are for a horn. The problem with them is you've
been using this stick for so long.
Well, kind of, but a particle doesn't attach to a model. It attaches to a hitbox. And a lot of the 3D models that people bring in for SFM don't have a hitbox. They're just whatever's the default. And the default is to make a box that encompasses everything at the minimum amount. So if it's a round base horn with a point, it's going to be a box that is as big as the base all the way up to the point, but as a square, not a triangle. So because of that, the horn looks one shape, but it doesn't act that way. If you were to actually build a hitbox for it, which you can do, then it would work correctly, just nobody has. So in that case, if I'm already dealing with that, I'd rather pull up a log, which the log has a round hitbox because this is made for games. Therefore, it'll at least fit the round shape of it and not the square shape. So that's why I do that. And most of the time, the horns don't really matter. Yeah, you might be off a little bit on the end, but who cares? It's the square shape is what bothers me more than anything. So I just go to the point where I just see it poking out a little bit. Something close to the direction. Oh, and here's a tip too. If you're trying to like get it and you're like, God, it's really hard to get accurate, just move your mouse further out and you have more precise controls.
That painting up there is scandalous by the end of the show.
This one?
She was kind of the first, like, love interest. But
he had 3.
He kind of did.
But he was kind of a beefy guy, so all the mayors wanted him.
Well, He definitely had the most romances throughout the show, even though one of them was kind of forced.
Because it was easiest to do because it was a blank template. Yeah. All he did was say one word, and they could just throw him in wherever they wanted.
Yeah. And he was like the only brother character from the beginning.
Brother.
Like, found out Twilight had a brother, but then he was taken from the moment you see him. And then Fluttershy's brother was kind of just awful. But his interaction with Rainbow Dash were kind of fun.
Okay, I think her magic is working.
I had another idea.
It's kind of, I think, working a little too much.
Yes, he is very much.
She is
overcharged.
She's ready for magic. We're gonna decrease that alpha to like, let's try 1/3.
What if Cozy Glow was like, and how long until the baby does your bidding? And Crystal's could be like, about 3 months. That could be fun. I feel like
that's actually one of the better ones I've heard.
Yeah, that's pushing a little bit in the right direction. I feel. I think it could use some refinement, but I do like that one more because maybe her reason she wants babies is because she needs like minions.
How many babies? 18. Just give a very oddly specific answer.
18 babies. Kind of with Chrysalis, it'd be more than that. 400 babies.
I think this number is being overridden.
How many babies? 400 babies. That would be yeah. I think we brought up that reference before, being that it's an old reference.
Just pull the original audio from it too.
How many babies? 400.
400 babies.
That could be entertaining if nothing else.
Nobody else would get the reference.
No, a lot of people get that reference. I bet you more people in this chat get that reference than don't.
Okay, does anybody get the reference of 400 babies?
Yeah, type in chat if you get the reference 400 babies.
But not for a full baseball team.
Not for a full baseball team.
I don't know if that's from there.
No. It'll take them a second.
Okay, so that is working. I was like, it's not barely touching it.
Sadly, Nolan, you should get the reference if nobody else does.
I don't think I can watch it. Well, you know what? I don't even know if I care. If you haven't seen this video, this is 15 years ago.
Hurts my soul.
How long is it? 1:24. Yeah, we'll just say screw it. We're gonna watch it so you guys get history. This is an old meme.
This is history, yes.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to feel so energetic? Try Power Thirst. Energy drinks for people who need gratuitous amounts of energy. With all new flavors like chocolate. Chocolate energy. It's like adding chocolate to an electrical store. Sound the alarm. You're gonna be uncomfortably energetic. What's that? You want strawberry? Well, how about raw berry? Made with lightning. Real lightning. Sports. You'll be good at them. It's an energy drink for men. Energy. These aren't your dad's puns. These are energy puns. Turbo puns. Science, energy, electrolytes, turbo lights, power lights, more lights than your body has room for. You'll be so fast, Mother Nature will be like, slow down. And you'll be like, fuck you, and kick her in the face with your energy legs. You'll have so much energy. Just running all the time. Power running, power lifting, power sleeping, power dating, power eating, power laughing, power spawning babies. You'll have so many babies. 400 babies. Give chocolate to your babies and they'll be good at sports. Make your babies run abnormally fast. They'll run as fast as Kenyans. People will watch them running and think they're Kenyans. They'll race as fast as Kenyans against actual Kenyans, and it'll be a tie and they'll get deported back to Kenya. Hey, go with the sure thing. Don't gamble on your energy. Snake Eyes.
Snake.
Try Power Thirst, the energy drink that will make you soar.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
It's one of the old memes, but it was just the like, how many babies? 400 babies. Remember that? Yeah, they had a second one, and the second one, not as good as the first, but it is still very good.
I do like the part in the second one where it's just a dude who's shaking, like, uncontrollable, and he's just like, 400 babies.
There's the one of them, too, where at the end, and they're like, they're like, power thirst is crystal meth in a can. Power thirst is crystal meth.
Yes.
Just need a refresher. There are 400 babies inside that man's body, probably.
Yes.
That was really nice. So the meme culture that is of today would probably not care about that video, but that video 15 years ago, you're looking at 2007. That was a couple years after Half-Life 2 came out.
I would have only been a small child.
Yeah, I would have, like...
It's a lie. I would have been in my 20s.
That was well before Pony. That's a long time ago. For some people, I don't know if there's probably people in here they weren't even born yet, maybe.
I
So
was
There a
21.
male.
I was most certainly like I was in college. That's where I was.
I was too. So,
Uh,
but it was a different time, and that's just one of those classic ones because it looks really crappy video quality now, but back then that's
that.
all YouTube.
you can't say it was a different time.
I walked on that ad. What is going on here? That wasn't an ad. We were watching a video.
Yes. That would have been like E-Bombs World Day.
That was back when Google Video was still a thing. Yeah, that was back when
That's back when
4:3
World was a thing.
like widescreen was not popular then. It was still kind of 50-50. 4:3 was the standard. That quality was like, think 480. That was a normal video. So like things have changed a lot in the last 15 years. So yeah.
Ensnare a male.
Yeah, we're gonna set up some lights in here.
Homestar Runner was not even a thing yet, Nolan.
And Homestar Runner was stupid. Strong Bad is what you watch for. Strong Bad was good.
I never watched any of those.
So I would watch Strong Bad emails when they came out. I liked Strong Bad.
No, if people haven't been on like the internet long enough to know what videos like End of the World are, then get on my level.
Might have to restart the software just so I can get a good, accurate representation of the lighting.
Keep looking over there for what time it is.
You know how many times I've done it? That the clock has been there for 2.5 years, and I keep looking at the wall expecting it to be there, and it's still not there, and 5 minutes later it's still not there.
Oh, it's gonna take so long to like adjust. Like so many habits living at this place that are just gonna become.
Yeah, but that was the same with your old place, and the same with the
Yeah.
apartment, and I like change though. So you refuse it.
I eventually enjoy change if it's for the positive. But I remember as a kid, one time when my parents were moving out of the trailer, because I was a trailer kid. But like when we were moving out, well, no, this wasn't even when we were moving out. They were replacing the carpet in the trailer, and I remember sitting on the center of the carpet, refusing to allow my parents and grandparents to finish tearing it up, and I started crying because they were taking my carpet away. I liked that carpet.
You are the nostalgia king. You refuse anything, any change that affects you in almost any way because you just want it the way it was. You could, at the beginning of it, say that is the worst shit ever, and as long as it was there for like 6 months, you'd be like, no, it needs to stay now.
Yes. Like this pony.
Well, that's a new one, but that's okay because Pone is an exception.
Oh, I only just started liking Pony 10 years ago.
This is still way before that.
Yeah. I can't say I cared much for the previous generations. But, no, Gen 1 minus the very, very, overly blatant toy marketing in Generation 1, some of that was actually pretty good. Like, there was the one movie we watched where the only way we can save ourselves is to go to the new My Little Pony playset castle.
It made no sense. Like, at least Twilight's Castle kind of works and fits. That one it would look like they took a Lego set and just put it in there. They looked at the toy first.
It popped out of nowhere. I remember in that movie. It popped out of nowhere, and then, 15 minutes later, they didn't even need it anymore because they had their old castle back. but they emphasized how amazing it was and how it had a pool. Like, you keep in mind, their like entire nation is being destroyed by the Smooths because that was the movie it was. And they're just like, wowee, so many amenities. Like, it's just like, check out the cool, like, gate. It's so awesome. Only $195 at your local Walmart.
They look at the screen and be like, available at Kmart today.
I will say, if there's one thing to watch, it's Escape from Twilight Castle, because they didn't really do the ad plugging so much in that one. And it's actually pretty brutal. And that was the one that had Tyrek in it, so that's where he comes from. There's only one... I think there was only one really big villain from Gen 1 that they didn't have in Gen 4. But they did kind of make a reference to her, because I think Kappa's from the same species. So they did have the species of that villain show up in Gen 4, but they didn't have the character herself. It's basically just a cat person.
Okay, this is the old model. I can't get her far enough back. To see the smile. Oh, it's probably hidden by her cheek.
Spider Kid, we have not yet.
Where's Cat? I have not seen Cat today.
Cat, and we probably won't get another chance, or I won't. Which makes me sad. I'll have to hug the derpy extra hard.
You're not. It's over there.
She got boots. She's in her box. I'm holding this pony right now.
This is her. That's her box, because that's the one that she was trapped in for a week.
It's her house. Her house box. I will probably transport her in it.
I thought you were going to put her in her car.
Well, I'm going to put the box in my car. I got a lot of stuff to put in my car. I'm kind of hoping I can fit it all. I'm sure I will. It's not that much. The computer is the big thing, and I kind of want to take the monitors in there too. I will be right back.
Okay, we're gonna just drop the intensity a bit on that. I want the horn to have a little bit of a glow, not just the particle, but actually a little bit of a texture of green. Even a pure green, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get away with it without doing like something super strong. Instead, I think I'm just going to add a little bit to at least make it look a little bright, and then just call it good. Okay. Do I need to have her move?
Snare a male. Snare a male.
I think I can just leave it as it is. I think if I keep this as a short, that is perfectly fine. It's meant as a like cutaway anyway.
Unsnare a male. Unsnare a...
Okay. I'm gonna start this a little bit. So this is where this is. We're gonna move. Oh no, but it's not. There we go. Okay. So can I lock this? I don't know if they have that option. Oh, anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unsnare a male. Easy. Unsnare
Hi,
a
Spike
male.
Shoe. Yeah, it's true. I haven't seen you in a bit. You were here earlier, but he's making a video about where babies come from.
Oh, sorry if you've asked that before. What is going on here? I thought you were talking about the power source thing. No, so we're having Cozy Glow is asking the birds and the bees question to somebody that is not qualified to answer it.
Well, she kind of is. She's almost overqualified.
She makes lots of babies, but not.
She's made a lot of
Well,
babies.
that's like saying that dogs are a better person to ask than her mother because they have much more experience in baby making.
I mean, if you could ask a dog, maybe.
And so
They had like lots of babies.
So she just asked the question, and then we're answering it. So you can hear the audio. Can't see the video.
Chrysalis.
Let me see. Oh, maybe you can't.
Where do babies come from?
Easy. Ensnare a male, steal their love, crack some eggs in a cave, bing bang boom baby time.
So we're just working on getting that done. I just still haven't figured out exactly, I think, way to end it.
I do like the path of the whole, and then how long until they submit to your demands, or to your will, or cower to your will, or something. I don't know. Make it work. It's Applejack.
So who's the baby daddy? No, because that would be, she's asking the question, so she's not asking about any specifics. She's about that. She's wondering about just the process.
I do like the idea that the reason she's asking is she wants, like, to make her own army. That's how Chrysalis did it. It's effective, kinda. Didn't work out for her in the end.
Oh, I stopped the music before. I'll put that back on.
You stopped it for Power Thirst.
Yes, I did. Or she there? She is.
Derby.
Weren't Cadence's eyes also green?
No, she had them the proper color. They would occasionally fade between the proper color and green when she was kind of revealing herself.
Should I have her eyes green for here?
Maybe have them flash.
No, it's too short.
Too short. Okay, you can have her eyes green for there, like glowing green.
Well, actually, you know what? I can just have it pull Chrysalis's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Where are your eyes located? You're under VS MLP Queen Chrysalis V5. Okay, I'm glad I looked this up because I would have not guessed that.
Mm-hmm.
Should she be the regular eyes or should she be like that?
I think the regular eyes.
Let's see if they're actually... Is she looking at the wall?
Still got the wall. It should be.
There, that's a little better. I think it's better with that. Like the slightly smaller eyes. Not the super tiny eyes, but the...
I'm going
those
to get
ones.
another drink. Do you want another drink?
Sure. Do you want to grab me one of the guavas?
Guavas.
You can just put that one right in this cup. I don't care about the wash note on that one. Well, thank you again, Busbone, for more bits, for more derps.
Look at that derbies. Zoom, zoom.
We got to get like one of the, like for a different bit, maybe like the 500. You got to make it so it's the plush. Get a green screen.
But that would be even better because she would do like.
Wait.
No, she tried to you. Let's always move you. She tagged.
She couldn't boop the nose, so she attempts murder.
Yes. Alright. Good strip.
I just accidentally rewrote the other one. It shouldn't matter though. Well, there's more derpy. Well, thank you, Spike Show, as well. Appreciate it, you guys.
I demand more derp.
You demand more derp. Well, hold on. I guess I'll have to go touch the derp. Hold on. There's derp. Oh. Okay. There's derp. I hope you got derp. There's derp. There's nowhere to put her. She's too big. She's too big. Like, what do I do? She's just taking up the whole camera. She's like.
That is appropriate.
It's derpy stream now. She's just. She's like this. She's animating. There. Dirties his hands by touching derp. Kind of. Oh no. Derpy, get a box. Okay, there we go. Yeah, more derp. How much has Michael been playing with his derp? A little, not as much as he probably wants to, because he's had a booze and he doesn't want to get it dirty. But anytime he doesn't have booze, yes, he's been looking at the derp. Derpy can sit in Argo's chair, Argo can sit in Michael's chair, and Michael can sit on the floor.
Why aren't you sitting on the floor?
That's not a me question. People left medium. I am thinking that I might have broken this a little bit. I'll put this back to... Oh no. That name. There we go. Okay. So I just needed to name it correctly. Or I kind of broke the names. Yeah, we're trying to get some of the stuff from the fridge emptied out before we set off, and alcohol is one of those things, so...
Why is the one game you left out Final Fantasy VIII?
I packed everything, and I grabbed everything, and then I realized that one was pushing into the back, and I didn't see it. So I just have to pack it in a different box.
Yeah. That's a Black Label copy, too.
I have Black Label Final Fantasy 8. I have 2 Final Fantasy 7s, but they're Green Label.
Yeah.
I think it's Black Label Final Fantasy 9. I can't remember if it's Black Label Xenogears or not, but if it's a Black Label Xenogears...
That's probably what's mine.
Oh, that was...
I need to figure... I need to play Xenogears just because I found that it's basically what Final Fantasy 7 was supposed to be. So it's essentially a Final Fantasy game. It just didn't get greenlit to be Final Fantasy. Like, for those who did not
This
know.
one's still in its... Well, you don't know about if it's factory sealed, but... Like...
Yeah.
But even this one is an open copy, $127. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's out of stock.
Look up Super Mario RPG. Legend 7 Stars.
Well, I know that.
Oh,
Did you see that somebody was remaking that?
Like, why?
No, like...
Perfect as it is.
No, like, they just updated all the graphics with real 3D. Like current day 3D, but it's unchanged. Not changed. That didn't change anything else.
I certainly would be interested to replay it if they did that.
Not that much. At least there's a couple that are here for cheap.
Well, those are the ROMs though. Those aren't the originals.
No, I said cartridge.
No, yeah, they're They're copies of.
Maybe it might be a bit higher,
You
but
have to find an original.
it's whether or not people are actually buying it. Oh, they have it on Amazon.
That's
Buy used for 184.
Okay, that is an original copy.
But it always scares me to buy a used cartridge like that because good luck after that many years. Buying a cartridge like that is all it takes is a small little break and suddenly you have a broken cartridge. I would almost prefer it if they could fit a ROM inside a cartridge that ran on the system.
They do.
Yeah, so I would rather just do that.
So that purple one, the 120 in one game cartridge for the Super NES for $40. That's just a ROM that runs on the cartridge.
Where did I see that recently? Somebody posted a thing where they were,
Oh wow! Ooh, wow! Yeah. Mallow looks extra chunk, but I guess they make him look like a cloud because he is more of a cloud.
That price though, it's.
I mean that's just the starting area, so I'm not seeing a lot there. If I was seeing like later levels, that would be.
No, this was posted just.
Yeah, but
recently
they're just showing like this
here
early.
So, but yeah, the game was meant to be looking like. I mean, it's crappy Twitter quality, but even combat.
Feels a little sluggish.
It's what it used to be.
Jump.
So it's
it needs work, but
I'm waiting for the cease and desist.
Interesting. Well, yeah. Nintendo doesn't play
That price though. It's old games that you do not have a copy that you can buy on any current will have a high price. Like Final Fantasy VII, a black label, I can guarantee you that that's not going to be worth that much.
Because they made a crap ton of them.
And the reason it's called Black Label is original release. Green Label is when it was a greatest hits and was re-released. Very good copy. Well, that's not going to sell. But Black Labels might be a little harder to find. But
I think I have a Green Label. So.
But at least you can get that game in a ton of different ways. Well, thank you very much, Joe, for the gift sub or for the sub. And 16 months too. That's like 4 years. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
7's been re-released so many times. Yeah. So many PC.
But Xenogears hasn't.
No.
So that's where like having a copy of that is great because I can actually go play it. And it's a good game.
One of the Reasons Mario RPG is kind of never been re-released since I think it got re-released on the Switch, not the Wii. Might have been on the Wii U store at one point or something. I don't remember. It doesn't get a lot of re-releases because both Squaresoft or Square Enix and Nintendo have to come to agreements. And there was a long time after that, shortly after that game was made, that they did not agree on anything for a little over a decade.
But money talks, and
yeah.
So there's a lot of change in that area.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, like all the Final Fantasies prior to 7 were on Nintendo consoles, and then when 7 came around, they wanted to put it on. They wanted to do a lot more with it, and the Nintendo 64 simply couldn't handle it, but the PlayStation could. So they went with PlayStation, and Nintendo did not forgive them for quite a while.
I wonder if I should swap the coloration between these two. So have this one be white and this one be blue. I think that looks better, actually.
Should probably have her eyes glow.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I was distracted, so I just got to grab the one from here.
We were talking about cool old games. I still have a Super NES. I might actually be able to pull that out in the new place.
Adam was talking about bringing his he has like an older TV he wants to bring for retro setup or something.
Oh, I do have Duck Hunt. And one zapper. So if he had an old CRT television, we could actually play Duck Hunt. And that would be amazing.
I'm just trying to find a place for it. This would be the issue.
Well, it would be downstairs on like the basement television or whatever.
I know, but the base, it depends on how I got it all set up, so.
Yeah,
CRT TVs kind of take up space.
they do. If you had like an old 90s setup, you would just have the CRT television right next to the standard. What is now the standard TV?
Does that look okay?
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Kind of wish it was a little bit more flat.
I feel like you could add some green glow on the wallet itself, like kind of projecting. But
Well, she's got to have the horn magic, so I got to bring in
oh yeah, that's gonna create a glow.
these.
Brock Sampson, Ash Williams, Claptrack, and Sam from Samus.
That was Poker Night. Yeah, okay, I looked up.
Poker
You're talking
Night,
about Poker Night.
They had Brock Sampson and Ash Williams in that.
It got discontinued.
Can you not play it anymore? Is Poker Night gone? Because they had a lot of different. That was an extensive game. I wonder why they stopped it.
Oh.
I don't know.
This one?
Yeah, it's right there. You scared me. Because I've never played it, but I've heard.
You're talking about
crazy
Poker
things.
Night 2. Because Poker Night 1 had was a little different, but I originally only got this because I wanted to make Demo Pan. And the only way to make Demo Pan was to get the shutter shade sunglasses for the Demo Man, which you could only get from playing Poker Night at the inventory.
Yeah.
But I also played it a lot because it was actually a good game.
I only got it because you got a heavy gun if you bought the game. I never played it. I just bought it, and you got like a.
It's actually fun.
It's poker, right?
No, their banter between everybody is very entertaining, and it's not like they go too far with things. It's usually just conversations, but they are pretty funny. And I like Strong Bad. That is my favorite for that.
Is he in it? Amazing.
I never played Sam and Max.
I played one of them, but it's been a while, and I don't think I finished it.
Oh, sweet! It's already locked to the horn, or locked to the
Magic.
the wood piece. So it's interesting because I copy pasted it as a reference, but because it's referencing by the model's ID, when I copy pasted the model, it technically kind of brings the model ID with it. So therefore, it kept everything. I would need to have the horn normally locked and unlocked, because if you lock, say I locked this base horn that the texture is applied to her head, so it would follow her head. As soon as you lock anything on a particle one like this, the particle it's staying there now. Oh wait, no, I think it was from there. Yeah. So when I lock it, it breaks a little bit because when you lock it, it's now sending zeros instead of its actual world everything. So the particle is now at wherever zero is on the map. So it's kind of an annoying thing. And I don't like locking to the root transform. I usually like locking to the static. So Wolf Among Us was freaking awesome. I've seen some people play that. I did play the Borderlands one, Tales from the Borderlands. That one, I don't know if I actually ever finished.
I never played it, but I did watch a complete Let's Play of it. So
yeah, I streamed it, I think, most of it.
Which is kind of what drove Telltale kind of out of business. It's because a lot of people weren't buying their games; they were just watching one other person play it. Because then you got essentially the same experience.
Yeah, the streaming and stuff and watching people play games is a great thing, but it definitely is not within the business model of that. But there are games like
Telltale is rough.
Like I want to, one of the games I have that I want to play is Life is Strange. because I heard that one. It's a story
I have
type
played that
game.
one.
So I like games like that, but it's normally if I'm on playing a game, I'm in a chat with some people, and it's really hard to play a game like that when you have that.
No, Life is Strange was pretty good. They did make a sequel. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't heard too much. I think it kind of fell into it's not as good, but it's not bad either.
Actually, I'm just gonna see if I can use this one for. Oh.
But no, I love Telltale. I love the Left 4 Dead stuff. Not the Left 4 Dead, the Walking Dead. It was better than like the television show by far.
Steal their love.
Like honestly, if I had to say what's the pinnacle of like the whole Walking Dead stuff, it wasn't the TV show or even the comics. It was the Telltale series. For me, anyway.
They're still making them or something.
They picked a company revived Telltale, and they started making. They finished the last one.
Is Walking Dead even popular still?
I don't think so, and I'm not that surprised because I did read the comics, and the comics kind of reach a point where you realize that they're not really going anywhere. They're just kind of continuing to survive zombies in different places or other humans. He looks happy.
And yeah, they're just doing it because money.
It just... Because you kind of feel at the beginning that they're going to... Like, they hinted a bunch of things and places that might have had a cure, and you kind of think they're starting to work that way. But then it stops being about that, and...
Yeah, it's about just the human aspect, but at the same time, just how long can we milk this?
Yeah, and it started getting a little bit... I don't know.
Was that an AMC thing?
It was on AMC. Yeah, it started getting kind of, I don't know the best way to put it. It definitely started trying to promote certain ideologies, which then made it even less about the zombies. I don't know. There was a certain point where it just isn't good anymore.
I watched the first episode and I have not seen anything since then.
First episode's good.
Yeah, that one I enjoyed, but then I just never had interest to watch anymore.
Yeah, I mean, The Walking Dead is a series that has a very strong start and a very strong middle, and then just starts to taper off. And then it kind of just stopped. I don't know if the comics ever had a proper resolution or not. I'm probably never going to find out. Oh, drama kills good shows. I think what killed The Walking Dead is they just kind of lost focus. Because if you've watched it or read the comics, early on they start talking about, like, the French scientists thinking they were close to a cure. And then you're like, okay, so they're going to make their way to Europe. And then they just don't.
Well, it probably was earlier on, they had an idea for a story, and then it just never came about because probably executives said, oh, we can't end this in a season. We need to milk this for everything. And
well, they could have gone on for a long time. It's the comics themselves just lost focus. It wasn't even just the show.
Yeah. Mm.
Like the story itself. But that wasn't true for Telltale. They had a good story which they followed through. And they managed to finish it with the help of another company after Telltale went under. But, yeah. If you want to get into anything Walking Dead, it's not the show or the comics. It's what Telltale made. And it's easily their most popular series that they made. Like, to me, The Walking Dead's far more about Clementine than it is Rick.
So I wanted her to have a little bit of like a darker undertone, so I just added a negative light. It doesn't add much, but you can see that it does. There's a little bit of that darker hue under edges, but if without it, it's like this. Though it's a little bit purple. So let's increase the red. Okay.
Yeah, I do like that glow. Like just the overall glowing.
So negative lights work really weird, where if you decrease the colors, it increases it. There we go. That looks pretty black. Normal lights kind of have a slightly yellow hue to them, so when you make them negative, they tend to show up kind of red or something. It's weird, so you have to play with it to get it back, and it very much gets bright on that color early on. Or
she took a lot of love
very
from
quick.
him. Jubbly. Stole all of his love.
He's not well. Okay, yes. You're not going to actually look at his eyes, but he definitely is dead.
He's so out of love.
Yes, he is. He is definitely out of love. He's like, I'm so out of love. I'm so lost without you. I can't. Blah 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 blah. It's got me feeling so bad.
Side horse. Don't be too sad. She's gonna have so many babies. He's like, hey, babies. Like 4 babies.
How many babies?
400 babies.
Can I sell them?
Yes. No, it's a bad horse.
I don't even know why I care what his face looks like. He's just sleeping.
Yes.
Steal their love.
Oh yeah, I gotta actually like, I gotta animate the wallet and stuff.
They already did. I thought it was animated. What's that? Not animated.
Well, no, like the actual wallet itself.
Steal their
You
love.
gotta make it float.
How I see it normally is
Steal their love.
it's gotta have a little bit of
Steal their
a
love.
there,
Steal their love.
and then it's gotta usually have a counter rotation on it somewhere that just kind of rotates a little separate. Oh, I can't do it like that. A little separate from the actual normal rotation.
Steal their love.
And that's the. Where's the dollars? We're gonna lock them to the base. I might actually need to do it the other way. Okay, good. I thought they were going to change the scaling. But no, it's... I was trying to do 2 different types of rotation on top of the same thing, but now that I have it split, I can...
Steal their love. Steal their love. Crack some egg. Steal their love. Steal their...
Okay, and so I'm just going to add a little bit of rotation here.
Steal their love. Steal their love. Steal their love. Steal their love.
Okay, we're going to do that, but we're just going to counter just a little bit less.
Steal their love. Steal their love. Their love.
No kitty still.
Kitty, I hear birds. Chirp, chirp.
Love. Steal their love. Crack.
They're quieting
Steal
down
their
now.
love.
That was probably the last bird.
Steal
Full
their
bed.
love.
Nope, he's still awake.
Okay. Need kitty. No, no kitty.
No kitty, and soon no kitty
Steal their love.
at all.
I can't. I have to be really careful with how I do the particle effect on this because I want to do the particle, but if I go a little bit overboard with it, it's going to just be impossible to tell what it is that it's actually looking at. So we're going to say this is wallet magic.
Crap.
Even magic inside.
So if you want to attach it, there's a property in this particle effect that says a position on model, and then it will just grab like the control model. But to actually get that, you have to go to the model you want, go to the property model, you have to back up a screen, then go to children and copy here. It's weird. You can't just do it the other way. And then you go to this particle system, and I don't want this one anymore. I want this space special. So it's a reference. So it's going to copy paste the values from that other one.
Steal their love.
And that wall is not locked, so it should work fine. It's 3 to 5, so it's ending early. So we need to put this to 5. I'll do 4, and then it will go 4 or 5 seconds. Why we don't see magic?
Magic. Just have Cozy Globe be like, and then they destroy your enemies, and then have her reply, exactly. And that could be it.
But that's a sensible chuckle. I want a sensible chuckle.
I know, we want better than sensible chuckle, but I feel like we can play off of that to get
Steal their love.
outright hilarity. It's the best I've thought of so far. I feel like it's just a matter of wording.
Why is the particle not working? Only thing I can think of is because I copy pasted it. Sometimes they get goofy. I'm gonna try to see if that's the case. Well, and it could be that. Well, actually, physical location matters not.
And boom.
I hope not, Sunset.
Steal their
But that's not the part of the internet we're gonna go looking.
Just out of curiosity, is there a pony gimp suit? Yeah, we're not going to help you answer that question.
I feel like you would have to go to the deep, darkest parts of DeviantArt to find that particular model. I like that couch over there. There's like some. This castle has so many good assets in it.
Assless saddle.
That's all of them.
That's wrong, Michael.
That's
Not in this
how
Christian
a saddle
stream.
works. You could put a saddle on Shining. That'd be kind of funny.
I don't know if anybody actually made a model of.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
I'm not sure.
They didn't make saddles for all the ponies.
You want to see a particle effect, but it's not.
It was kind of a
Following
big
the
thing,
law.
I know, with Lauren Faust. She wanted the ponies to just wear things like saddles and stuff. Like horse things only. And it wasn't until like later seasons that they kind of pushed for more human clothing. Which was cute, but so was the saddles.
Not working. Maybe there are some models that just refuse to work with certain other models, and this might be one of them. Sometimes it's that they're too thin, but this isn't the case. Too thin is usually if it's a plane. There is no. It says an X and a Y, but no Z. No, I don't think that's the case.
You could
It
just
definitely
get a
has a
different
thickness. Yeah, that's usually what I do.
You could just get like the cash model, maybe.
No.
The money model. Oh, the money model's the one not working.
No, I'm trying to attach her to the wallet. She wouldn't be, to me, holding the money.
Well, no, I was saying using it for to attach the magic to.
Well, I thought that would be the easiest way to find it. I think it's at the bottom, looking up. Oh, that's my wall. There's a specific model I'm looking for. That was from TF2 movies. Not from Mega Packs, so we're just going to skip past that. Not from Pabs.
I never did answer my potato bread question. Be a mystery. There's a gnat in here. I don't like it. Bug. Wait, bug.
Maybe it goes towards the top. I haven't seen it yet. I've had a couple that I thought was it, but... There it is.
You found a wall. It's a very big wall.
Doesn't matter. That does mean that more than likely this particle would work fine. It just needs... copy. Sometimes it deletes the original, so... Okay. Okay, so it's working. Okay, so now if I shrink this down... Don't normally like doing it by the root, but I think I have to for particles. Alright, does that work? Okay, it's still working.
Works, but it's like inside the wall. I guess
Yeah, but I'm not going to show the wall. So we're going to put wall to here, not there, 0. Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's do a negative 90. Nope. Negative 90. Nope. Negative 90. There we go.
So, there isn't a lot of time left, so I best ask now. How is everyone in chat doing? I haven't asked. I got very distracted at the beginning of the stream.
What? With what?
With cuteness.
Oh, look, it's almost the right size.
Come here, horse.
Okay, and now I have to playhead, unlock.
Steal their love. Steal their
Where'd it go?
love.
Wait, I said unlock. Oh, there, okay, there we go. Okay, it's nuclear now.
Steal their love.
Happy Michael is happy. You are very tired. Go to bed early tonight. Tired and hot.
Blur's doing pretty good. Sunset's
just bragging.
Tired and hot. Yes, we're doing well. It's lots of stuff to do. Not much time to do it. Well, actually, there's quite a bit of time to do it.
Well, there's a lot to do.
There's a lot to do, but we have a good amount of time to do it. We have to have everything packed up tomorrow. But we've already got a good head start on stuff, and Michael's almost done with all his stuff. So we have to be packed up tomorrow. And then Sunday we're loading the truck, and then it's going to sit overnight. And then I have to go through all the closings in the morning, and then we're going to be unloading the truck around midday, coming back for more stuff, and then going out again. But we just have to have the inside emptied out because the new people have to move in. We're doing the walkthrough tomorrow at 1 for the new place too. It's kind of the making sure everything's not a problem. So
yeah,
Steal their love.
I'm thinking if you focus on all of your personal stuff you still have out, and I focus on the kitchen. Because I don't want to touch your stuff. Because if any of this stuff breaks, you'll murder me. But if a dish breaks, I think you'll care less. This is one of your pony cups. And then you'll kill me.
The packing of the kitchen's fine. I actually don't think it's going to take a long, but we have to go disappear for like an hour or something in the afternoon. And
What's happening in the afternoon?
the walkthrough.
All right, yeah.
But that's a normal thing. It's just to make sure
Well-
that everything is that when you're going to be like the walkthrough for this place is at in 2 hours before closing, and it's just to make sure if there's a problem that it's figured out prior so that we can deal with it.
My thought is everything always takes longer than you think it's going to take, so...
That's why I got a head start on a lot of stuff. Most of the annoying things we're kind of good on.
I thought getting my stuff all situated wouldn't take as long as it did, but then what a fool I was.
Some of the stuff I thought was going to take less time, but the main thing that took the longest was just getting the walls figured out. Because I used to have on these walls these little like rails that I put up, and they were to hold the cables that went up to the VR stuff. And I had gotten some spray paint that matched the walls, and I put them up, and so they matched perfectly. And in some places, you barely could tell that there was actually a thing there. So it worked pretty nice, other than drilling holes and running cables through the wall. And
You certainly tell now.
And so, but yeah, so I put them up, but there was this like kind of like a rubbery adhesive that they used, like a gooey one, and that stuff almost turned to cement. And so it was really hard to get it off the wall without having pulling off some stuff. So I cleaned it all up, and I have some touch-up paint I'm gonna probably go through it, but I have to double check because I think that paint's slightly more reflective. So it's not as opaque, so I have to just test it before using it. But
I think it's better to than to not, just because...
But if there's a bunch of spots that suddenly are reflective and the rest aren't,
they're going to repaint anyway.
yeah, but so I guess it's better than that. But it does. I've already told him, so whatever. But yeah, so it's gonna be a long weekend.
Steal their love. Steal their love.
I'm wondering if I'm gonna have her like
Blur, I am doing fantastic. I got a very cute horse to do cute horse stuff with.
That's weird when you put it like that.
Yeah, I thought about it after I said it. No context, none needed.
Their love. Their love.
It would be cute if I could get like a little tiny saddle for Derpy.
That's kinky.
No, it's cute. She's a horse.
Steal their love.
I think that'd be hard to find though.
You can always have one commissioned.
That sounds expensive because it would be completely customized to the plush. And not something that would be something that somebody would already have a pre-made pattern for.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Cadence having actually, I'm just gonna do like a straight rounding here, so then she'll have
Steal their love.
I think that works, but I think I'm just gonna in a bit more.
Steal their love.
I already packed all my plushies away and now I have more plushies to pack away.
Steal
What have you done?
their love. Crap. Steal their love.
All of your plushies aren't packed away yet.
Yeah, they are.
I saw a rainbow through your door this morning.
Oh, that's a bank. It had money in it, so it was a little bit heavier. I wasn't gonna put that with the other plushies because it would just sink to the bottom.
It's fair.
It's the one she got a hole in her head, and she put money in there.
Yes, I remember.
That's how her brain works.
It's got a hole.
Crap. Steal
Lots
their
of
love.
holes. I remember
Steal
that
their
bank
love.
now. I remember when you
Steal their
bought it.
love.
It was funny. We all got the giggles.
Yeah, we went to a horse convention, and the first thing I bought there that was horse was a Rainbow Dash bank from Walmart.
Yes, I was gonna say it wasn't even from the convention. We went to a Walmart and bought pony things.
I can't remember if I bought anything else. I think that was the main thing I bought. It was just a bank.
From Walmart.
I think that was Winnie City.
I think it was too. I bought a Rainbow Dash bank as well, but it's ceramic. It's actually really nice.
Are you trying to one up me?
No, yours is good. It's fluffy. Now I remember they had the ceramic Rainbow Dash. They had a ceramic Twilight. I think I remember either ceramic Fluttershy or Pinkie Pie. I can't remember. But they had a few ceramic banks, and then I remember the Rainbow Dash is coming back out with like a little bit of hair, but they were the exact same banks. They suddenly had like some nylon hair strands. It's kind of weird. You don't see pony stuff as much as you used to.
Okay.
Ensnare a male, steal their
There's
love, crap
really not a lot of
Steal
G5
their love.
merchandise out there.
crap male. They're a male, steal their love.
Like,
crap
I can
some
go to Target and get a Mario plush,
some
but I can't get a pony plush.
Well, yeah, because Mario's a little bit more
Yeah,
popular.
but who's really going out for Mario plushies?
I think a lot of people, because when a grandparent or a parent sees something, they're like, oh, they play Nintendo. They'd apparently want a 40-year-old man plumber in there as a plush. Sure.
I have a hard time believing that if any Target I went to had pony plushies, that any of them would stay on the shelf. Because I would buy them.
You have a Fluttershy bank? Is it the sit one? Where it's they like kind of chonk in the butt?
Yeah, that might be the same one I got. Well, the Fluttershy version of the one I got. I think they had a Twilight
crap
version
some
one
eggs
too
in
that
a
I saw, but I
cave.
didn't
Bing,
get
bang,
that
boom,
one
baby time.
because I only wanted. I was like, oh, one's
Male,
enough.
Steal their love.
Now I
crap
regret
some
it.
eggs in a cave. Bing bang boom
All
baby
the
time.
ponies.
Crap some eggs
this
in a
whole scene right
cave.
here.
Bing bang boom baby time.
Bing bang boom baby
Bing
time.
bang boom baby time.
I just love the changelings
boom.
popping up. It works so well.
Bing bang boom cave. Bing bang boom baby time.
The whole her entire line is so good. Trying to follow it up is going to be so hard. That's where we're stuck. Because how do you maintain that level of perfection?
That's why I want to have anything she does has to have like a second or two before really saying anything.
It's just a good line.
This is gonna almost work as because they have anthology coming up at Ciderfest.
You give them this.
I could, but I like making my own stuff.
It's still your stuff.
Yeah, I know, but if
You just get your name on a bigger project.
kind of like.
And it's gonna
The one nice thing with anthology is that a lot of them become iconic shorts, like because
I mean,
a lot of the ones that are done in there are they're all amazing shorts, but they're all like these little like really quick shit posts. So a lot of the quality stuff gets I've tended to get more notoriety from like the sci-fi thing. It probably wouldn't have been as popular if it wasn't an anthology first.
it is advertising, if nothing else.
Kinda, yeah.
Hey,
But I don't really
You
care
never
about
have to
that.
worry about this anthologies getting made for kids. You have to worry about copyright.
Yeah, copyright is the worst thing for there because they really don't have any preset limits on how.
They just kind of cross their fingers.
Yeah,
and
they
go with
kind of
what
just
comes.
they just put everything.
Like
Anything is allowed in there, and if there's copyright, anything's allowed. But I think they do kind of do a bit of a check previous to
they
release.
deal with it as it comes, and they basically will be like, "Oh, it got copyright striked," and then Jay or somebody will edit it so that they can put it back up again.
Yeah, but the initial one too, like you can't. It's meant to be on shown live, so they kind of prefer to whatever it takes to just make it work. But
They make whatever they want to
Some
make,
eggs
and
in a
then they, as far as putting it up on YouTube, they just kind of roll with the punches, which is kind of nice
Bing bang
because
boom.
then you get to do shorts you know you couldn't do otherwise, like Bring Out Your Dad. Still an amazing idea.
the problem with that idea was the amount of work. That's why I never did the Bring Out Your Dead one.
Yeah.
My boss made a reference to that movie. It's not long ago. And he said, like, I can't remember what he said, like, 10 points if you know the reference. I'm like, I fucking know that movie. Like,
No, like anybody who hasn't seen The Search for the Holy Grail, what are you doing with your life? Seriously. The movie's amazing. You can't even just say that, oh, you're old, so of course you've seen it. Like, that movie was made before, I'm fairly certain before I was born. So, or at least right after. It's just a classic. Look at that face. She's so proud. She's a proud mama. I did it again. I went to look at the clock.
look at the clock in the corner. I got a couple
Yeah, I
minutes
keep
here.
having to remember to look down in the corner. Just what time it is. I'm gonna see when I don't get to play with my horse no more. We have to leave. It's like space horse.
Some eggs in a cave.
Oof. Those eggs don't work with the underlight. I have to get her the underlight, but I can't give the eggs. Or I can, but I'll have to have it fade partway through. So we're gonna do cut on. Not enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
Just having Cozy Glow say, that sounds gross, and then Crystal's reply, you're gross. That also makes me kind of smile. Baby time.
Okay, the lighting kind of works.
Gave her a
Crack some
pretty cute
eggs in a
face there.
cave. Bing bang boom baby time.
Bing bang boom,
Eggs in
baby
a
time.
cave. Bing bang boom.
So this needs to be the lights. So this is, I can put this under actors too. These can go under the lights. This is going to be changeling. main. So this needs to be the one that hits the changelings.
Ba-
Okay, so this is the very end. Where are all three of them? 1, 2. Oh, they're actually like super close to the camera too. I can't use a shadow with this one, so let's turn that off. That changeling is actually not even in the map. I might have to do him with a separate one. So I'm going to do the other two first. I might have to do each actually individually. Why are you holding that horse?
I'm trying to give love to all the horses. Like this, this horse is slightly more portable. But
Oh, so you're saying you don't like the derp?
I love the derp. She's looking up. She's in her box. She's being very good. She's a good horse. Here it is. And the screen. I will take back derp. I'm sorry, Space Horse. But I can't hold Big Derp and you at the same time. She's too big.
Unless you get the saddle.
Yes. And then little Space Horse can ride Derpy. And they can go on adventures.
Well, these are the weird changeling that have, like, eye textures, which always kind of bugged me.
Hahaha. Bug.
Can I hide those? Because they just don't.
You could retexture it, but
Oh, that's just to change the back color. Yeah, and I might. For now, I'm just going to lower the eyes. So at least it's kind of. And I understand why they exist. but at the same time, it's stupid.
Cool. It's so silly. How much joy this brings me. Oh, the pain of being a grown man who enjoys My Little Pony.
I'm not hearing much pain.
Well, the pain being that, like, it's ridiculous that a man my age could enjoy something as silly as a cute little horse as much as I do. But here we are.
Enjoy what you want to enjoy and fuck everybody else.
Yes,
They're
I
not
agree.
you.
Can't help it. Makes me happy.
Okay, so that one's good.
Bang, boom.
I wish ponies were real.
They are. You're holding one.
Yes. And she's a good horse. I just like the phrase, I wish ponies were real, because technically, they are. But they're not nearly as much fun. I used to take care of horses. They just like to poop. A lot. And then they expect you to clean it up.
Okay, so there's that, and then I kind of already called it main, but now I want filler.
No, there's no pain, AZ. There's only joy in holding Derpy.
Big derp.
Yes. Especially Big Derp. But all derps are good. It's just Big Derp offers more derp. Which is good.
So this is just a little bit of a filler light, because I like the light from the side, but I wanted something to fill that middle a little bit more.
I'd be nervous to bring her to a convention, but then at the same time I kind of want to. I don't know why I would be nervous to bring her to a convention.
I don't know, like, bringing her to a convention
It would definitely
be
be one of the car ones. I wouldn't take her to, like, on a plane. I don't know. I would be worried that something gets spilt on her, but then I could have made the same thing about some of the other plushes I had. But this one does seem extra nice. I don't know. I feel like other people should see her.
There we go.
Some eggs in a cave, bing bang boom, baby time.
Baby time.
Eggs in a cave, bing bang
Take her to
boom.
work.
Should I have this one smiling?
No, he should be blepping.
Yeah, okay, that actually, I will agree.
Yes.
A blep is the better option.
He's a blep.
Actually, I don't.
Kind of
Oh,
tell.
there is, yeah, but there's no tongue option, so I have to actually, like, kind of do it myself.
Does he have a snake tongue? He does have a snake tongue. Of course he has a snake tongue.
I could have him do a normal blep, but I would need to pull a tongue from another horse. So, for now, I will not. For now, I'll just have him.
He could do the snake tongue blep.
It's so hard to see because it's so thin.
Yeah, it's not as good as a normal tongue blep.
Some eggs in a cave, bing bang boom, baby time. Baby time.
Hold on. I'm in the wrong shot. Oh no, I'm in the
But
right
then
shot.
again, he used a changeling, so he can change his tongue to whatever he wants. Alright, Derpy. Derpy agrees.
Oh, I was hoping I had a pacifier. I'd put that in his mouth because he's a baby.
He's a baby.
But changing to the pacifier.
I can see it. It would work.
Oh,
Eggs in
okay.
a cave.
Is it so funny? Oh, all right. Oh, I missed some there. Sorry. Derpster. Cheers on the water.
I still have a bit of drink. I'm going to put Derpy down so I can...
So I got distracted. And then Derpster, cheers on that.
Derpster.
Sorry, Edward, I arrived for the last few minutes. Yes, hello, Edward. Sorry, I got really distracted in that last bit. So. All right, cheers on the one, dehydrate, and then AZ, cheers too.
Yes.
So cheers. Oh. I'm picking the brain changeling. Not here. I want them to be just drones, because if you put any colored ones on there, they're going to stand out too much. I want them to be the most plain possible changelings.
Oh yeah, I forgot. AZ always does the tail
Some
dog.
eggs in a cave.
It probably, yeah, but
It's actually a pretty big deal.
when he does that first and then he attaches the tail around it, from what I saw, which means that it's a lot more secure. Because I've seen some where the tail comes off.
Some
Look,
eggs in a
chat.
cave. Bing bang.
She's got a
boom.
tail dog. That's
weird.
That's extra. That's extra effort right there. Look.
No.
Crack some eggs in a cave. Bing bang boom baby time. Some eggs in a cave. Bing,
It's
bang, boom,
craftsmanship.
baby time. Some eggs in a cave.
No, I think I remember when I saw you making the plush in the past. That's all. The whole having the actual tail inside the tail not only gave it more stability, but offered just a better end product, just visually too.
Okay.
Crack some eggs in a cave.
Do I want... I probably would want to animate her a little bit here. Same thing here. Cadence, I want to animate probably a little bit. So, but anyways, it's... For the most part, other than just trying to figure out what the hell to do with underwater horse over here, I think we got a good progress on it. It's not actually that much work left. I might poke at this tomorrow because once everything's packed up, maybe not tomorrow, but Sunday. If we're all packed up and ready to go, and there's nothing left to do Sunday night, I really don't have much else to do. So,
Well, your computer's gonna be all packed up Sunday night.
yeah, my laptop.
Oh,
I
okay.
keep saying my laptop, and you keep telling me no.
I don't know. Your laptop befuddles me.
It's a computer, but thin.
Ooh,
So,
you're on a diet.
but yeah, so this is our last stream for a week. Next time we stream, it will be in a different location. So, let's check to see who's on right now. We got a couple people on. We did Party Like an Artist, I think, last time. So we won't do that. I can't remember, Mint Socks, who is that one?
I don't know, but they're playing Stardew Valley and they have a horse icon. I think that's a horse. Is it not a horse? I have no idea.
Following them. I might have been on somebody. I think somebody recommended to raid Mint Socks. Was it somebody that recommended that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't remember. What is Here's Strain doing? I just want to double check.
It's not. Probably. He had
It's gonna give me an
his
ad.
head one time.
Oh no, it's not. He's not even doing art.
He's not doing anything.
Oh no, this is like he's just AFK. So, oh no, he's still hosting somebody else. I think he just stopped. Yeah, he just went offline. So never mind. Yeah, I can't remember Mint Socks, but let's. I think we can. Let's see. What are they doing? They're drinking Truly.
It can be pretty good.
No,
Hiccups.
we might just raid over there because I did. I don't like raiding the same person twice in a row. So unless somebody else has a recommendation.
Michael withdrawals.
I was the one that searched that raid. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, her. Okay, yeah, we can. She was
The
fun.
bunny girl.
Oh, okay, cool. I just needed a brain reminder. Wait, actually, is it gonna give me another ad? Yeah, it
Yes.
will. Well, because it looked she was talking, so that might mean she's ending. So that's why I want to make sure. I'm going to double check to make sure she's not going to be closing out. When we did Jackbox, actually she might have just started. We did Jackbox. We rated Party Like an Artist right before they were going to rate us. And no, it wasn't Jackbox. It was on. They were doing Jackbox. It was when we were doing Sunday.
I will take some good pictures, AZ, so that I can post her in the Derpy chat. I already posted her on Twitter. You gotta go look at her.
So.
gonna work hard. We'll send out the keychains that came in.
Oh yeah, she's only been streaming for like 10 minutes, so I think we're all good. So perfect. Okay, so we're gonna head over to Mint Socks. So stick around for some Stardew Valley. Otherwise, like that's probably one of the cooler VTuber models too. I really like that.
It's not a horse though.
But otherwise, we'll see you guys sometime. It's gonna be a while. Let me jump to Kitty. Podcast is gonna be out. I've got it all ready. Probably maybe even tonight still. For the next podcast episode will be out too. So well, yeah. No more of this place. Say bye-bye to it. Bye-bye. I mean, the kitty, this is all you can see, but
Bye-bye,
you say bye-bye to it. would return. Yeah, hopefully in probably about a week and a half is hope. Otherwise, thank you for the cheers to Bustpone, Nullin, Void, Silver, and to Spike Shoe. A lot of cheers, so thank you very much. And thank you for the new for the subs. A lot of those are gift subs, but thank you to Joe and Sir Edwards for the sub, and then also the gift sub from Vodka and Bustpone to Nightly and Alice from Celestium. So thank you very much. Otherwise, I got to raid before it kicks me off. So see you guys later.
I will poke holes in the boxes, Sir Edward.
Yes, gotta breathe.
Yes, I gotta. It's very good. Right. Derpy, stay there for a minute. Come on.